All right. So, Roy, you
Yes.
begin to proceed across the ladder that's being used as a
Mm-hmm.
bridge. Uh, it begins to wobble as
Mm-hmm.
it's a normal ladder that is stretched to twice its length, and you feel it kind of bow as you step into the middle. It kind of like dips by a foot or a foot and a half, and begins to kind of bounce up and down as you walk along.
Mm-hmm.
But you successfully reach the other side. And
Okay.
now, okay. So before I continue the description, just to check, do you have anything magical on you?
Uh, nope.
All right. Uh, Rashi has a lantern. Okay. Roy. So you arrive on the other side. I guess I'll give you the description again since you didn't watch the recording. But as you stand in front of this pedestal with this stone cube that's lying on top of it, uh, behind, uh, behind the pedestal itself is a carving of a frog that's currently fighting a crane, and um, this particular cube itself, oh sorry, the pedestal itself is roughly 3 feet high, so it's roughly at your chest level or sorts. And the cube is resting on top of it right now.
I'm going to search for traps. Like, is there any kind of obvious mechanism that's going to trigger something if I lift the cube?
Give me investigation.
I'm good at that. No, I'm not.
You do not find any mechanical contraption of any sort.
Hmm. If I push down on the cube just a little bit, like I'm not going to give it a lot of weight, do I hear any clicking or something moving or turning?
Uh, you kind of feel like resistance because you're pushing against solid objects.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I yell across the bridge, get ready to lift me to pull was extremely wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I
Don't forget to make the switch.
yeah, I pick up the cube just to get a feel for the
Sorry, could you word that for me one more time? I didn't catch it.
I lift the cube slightly just to get a feel for how much it weighs.
Okay. As you lift up the cube, a few things happen.
Oh no.
Uh, well, I guess first of all, much of the radar starts to play. Secondly, Lestrana and Esther, as you watch Roy lift up the cube, the doors that are currently open and where you're standing slam shut. Can Lestrana and Esther give me a dexterity save?
Well,
Well, fuck.
Excellent. Lestrana? Excellent. Okay. So, the doors slam shut. Esther and Lestrana, would you like to be inside the shrine or outside the shrine? Because you dodged quickly enough to decide.
Can I ask a
Hmm?
point of clarification before I decide?
Sure.
Um, would Aster's ring be deactivated by the anti-magic field? Since it's a class feature, not actually a magic item.
I would say usually because it's D&D, they will use. I'll say it'll classify under magic. It's the same as why the channel divinity is considered magic. It's a class feature, but it says a magical effect, so I'll say yes.
Uh,
But it's more of a, I'll put it as if you are inside anti-magic field, your ring will still be a ring. You can't go into it, but it's not gonna explode and all your items fall out. It's like the door is just locked, you know?
Seems fair.
It just becomes inert, is what you're saying.
Yes, yes. Is that fair? Is that fair, Kiwi?
Yeah, I'm trying to think still.
Oh, okay.
What is Lestrana doing?
Hmm. I kind of think it'd be better to be inside, but I don't have a lot. But I think it might be better to be inside. That seems to. I don't know if there's a lot that I could do inside. It might be better to just.
I'm also wrestling with the fact that Kiwi knows what the trap is.
Maybe just pretend you don't.
Because there's an argument to be made for Aster being both inside or outside.
I know, which is why I'm glad that you made the save.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna roll a dice.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
thinking the same thing.
Even Aster's inside, odd Aster's outside.
All right.
Inside. Oh, wait, did I say that the other way?
You said it the other way. You said odd, you'll be outside, even inside. That's all.
Okay,
So
Aster's outside. I said what I said.
Esther's outside. Yeah. How about Lestrana? Would you like to be inside or outside?
Probably outside because there's not much Lestrana can do inside.
All right. So going back, the door slams shut,
Aster
and
be-
you're
David,
managing it. The two of you manage to not get caught by the doors as it closes.
David Costa, I apologize for getting your characters killed.
My tail.
So,
You could survive.
from the ceiling where all the stone frog mouths are, they're above the pillar. Oh, sorry, above the beams. Oh, okay, sorry. One thing at a time. So, the beams that you see along the wall, they all retract into the wall.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the stone frog mouths that line the corners of the ceiling, along the entire wall, they open, and a bunch of green yellowish smog begins to bellow out from the mouth of the frogs.
Oh no.
Yep. So I'm not gonna do this in. I'm not gonna ask for initiative, but thank you, Esther. I'm not gonna ask you all to do initiative, but is this is more of you guys are trying to, you know, act on the same turn, I guess, for the five of you.
Mhm.
Okay. So at the start of the turn, so-called start of the round, something happens. Give me a sec. Where is it? Can the three people within the room give me a con save?
Oh, shit.
Oh jeez.
Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
Okay, I did not expect that. So you breathe in the smoke.
Well, good night.
and... Hold on, where's my dice? And you take 14 poison damage.
So I assume
Ah.
that's me and
For the two
Rashi.
people who failed, Gray, you passed. Don't you take no damage? Yeah. So
Please tell me you're
uh,
actually protection from
so
poison repaired.
what would the five of you? Okay, let's maybe do it as an inside and outside. What would the people outside like to do?
Open this goddamn door.
Okay, so Esther, you look down at the keyhole where you remember there being a key. The key is missing.
Should we go back and look at the statue's mouth?
You do that. I'm gonna just try to like pry it open.
Okay,
I'm gonna go
so
back and look in the statue's mouth where I found the key last time.
all right. So what's your movement? 35 feet. Let's see. Swim, 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 swim. I'll say with your movement and a bit of swimming, you can reach the statue. Of you can reach the statue, the base of statue.
Okay.
All right. And Esther, you're trying to break the door down.
Or like pry it open.
I won't ask for a roll, but similar to what Rashi did last session, rolling very high on a check, the door refuses to budge.
Mm.
Okay. Lestrana, as you're at the mouth, you see a key inside the frog's mouth.
I grabbed the key.
All right. So let's put you there.
The mouth closes around your hand.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that.
True, I will kill you.
So, Roy, Gray, and Rashi, what are you doing?
I put this cube back.
No, grab it.
Okay.
Grab it.
I
Grab
mean,
it and put
we
it.
need the cube. It's a key. Leave the oil flask.
I put the oil flask where the cube was.
All right.
I gonna spend my turn looking around all the corners and crannies to see if I can see from my position any button or lever or hidden message or anything.
So looking around, the only thing that you notice that might kind of be useful because all the platforms have already retracted, there appears to be a keyhole on your side of the door as well.
Oh, keyhole.
Mhm.
Okay, I acrobatics my way across.
Excellent. Give me acrobatics.
Nope.
Hold
Oh,
on,
God.
what did I put the DC on this? Yeah.
I can create the key. I can recreate the key and forge one. Takes me an hour though.
Hold on. Give me a sec. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a save for this. Give me a dex save as you fall into the hole, into the pit of spikes.
How is there a pit of spike? That I'm confused.
The pit of spikes is where it's below the ladder. This is entire pit of spikes.
How deep is it?
30 feet.
I didn't. Is that new or was always like that?
It has always been like this. That's why you had the ladder. That's why you have a rope.
I got very confused. I
Right.
thought like the spikes were almost like are at our high like keep level, and there was just normal floor. Doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything. But I was confused.
Oh right. Roy is okay. No, I'll say no, but I just remember yes, Roy is being tied to Rashi, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and given the distance and where Roy will fall from, he will not hit the spikes. He will instead slam into the wall below Rashi and Gray. And I'll say he falls 50. Okay, I'll just say 10 feet because it's easier to do the rounding damage. So you take
Oh, the indignity.
5 bludgeoning damage as you slam into the wall. Okay, so I'll say the two of you are able to pull Roy up to the platform that they're all standing on.
Okay. Do I
Alright.
have time to attempt to pick the lock?
I will say that this will be on the second. That will be the end of this round, and we'll start the second round.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, second round. poisons continues filling the room. Can I have a con save from the 3 people inside the room? Excellent. You'll push off the effects of the poison. That's right. Okay, so once again, team outside. What would you like to do?
Throw me the key.
Estrada. See. I think throwing the key is probably better.
You can probably run back with your movement. Just
But
saying.
yeah, I could also run back with my movement and pass off the key.
That's
Please
true.
don't,
Force
please don't
push
drop the key
key.
somewhere and we have to make you find it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Just use your full movement to get
Yeah,
back.
I'll
there.
just dash back to the door.
Yeah.
I'll dash
You-
back to
you-
the door and pass off the key.
Yeah. So you pass the key to Esther, and I assume Esther, you're trying to use the key to open the door.
Yes.
Okay, so let's pause that for a moment because I just want to see what happens inside. Roy, you are trying to pick open the lock. Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me your thieves tools with disadvantage. As the smoke is beginning to fog your vision and your hands are starting to shake slightly as you're trying to pick the lock.
Is this the first time you roll thieves tools?
Yes. It's the first time we heard a locked door.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The door opens.
Huzzah.
Aster just
We stumble.
yeets Roy out of the door as soon as they see him.
Yes. So as the door opens, a billow of green yellow smoke pours out from the inside the room, and 3 people, Rashi, Gray, and Esther, Rashi, Gray, and Roy fall off from it.
Gray casually picks up the ladder and walks out behind the others, looking like, I mean, it didn't smell that bad in there.
I have a question.
We have
Cough, cough, cough.
I have a question. What
Mhm.
opened the door? The key or me picking the lock?
How would you find out?
there's no way to know.
There's no way to know.
Maybe we had to do it from both sides.
Oh,
There's
this
no
is
way
gonna
to
bother
know.
me. This is gonna bother me in my sleep.
That's
The,
exactly why I did it.
I assume as soon as we open the door, the smoke stops.
Oh no, the smoke is pouring out. You should guys better close the door.
Uh,
We grabbed Roy, yanked him through. Rashi, great, get out.
Aster takes the cube from Roy.
how hurt does Roy look?
I'm less than half.
Wait, this is gonna be funny. Let me do it.
Hmm.
Aster takes the cube from Roy, puts both of her hands on either side of his head, and says, "What are you?" And
Roy,
uses 10 points of lay on hands as they call him an idiot sandwich.
Roy raises his hand and makes an obscene gesture.
You've recovered 10 hit points.
Thank you. The obscene gesture still stands though.
We had a plan. You were supposed to put the oil thing on the thing.
Oh no, I have the perfect gift for this. Give me a second.
Is it Gordon Ramsay?
Is it
No.
from that episode of James Corden?
That's what you were supposed to do.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though, to be fair, it didn't work out too well for him.
No.
Okay,
Yep.
here's my logic, right? I was going by what the thing said. Give back as much as we take. I didn't I assumed that as long as I didn't leave without putting something back, I'd be fine.
That's fair. That's a fair interpretation.
Right.
Sometimes.
So I was trying to get I was getting a feel for the cube so that I could be like, is this an accurate weight?
I mean, that's fair. More specifically, that would be fair if it were a magic trap, but considering the room contains an anti-magic field,
Yeah,
it'd have to be a
it,
mechanical trap.
it was a
Cut
texture plate.
himself, cut himself slag. We're alive.
Mhm.
We lived.
I still don't know why
Clearly,
you're
I'm.
both breathing so hard.
So
Don't you have a
anyway,
point of
that's the picture
exhaustion?
of the cube.
Yeah, I tired.
You were breathing hard before it started.
I just want nap.
Alright, so I just share with you what the puzzle cube looks like. So the cube itself has carved into it, has a kind of a motif
Oh, he's kind
of
of cute.
froggy moth.
I was gonna guess salad, but frog hemoth also makes sense.
Aster thinks it's very cute.
I mean, this form of him is much cuter than points at the body of the frog.
Mm-hmm.
The body seat the frog.
Hey Rashi, can we use this as a Jello mold?
Aster has put it in their bag.
You know what? I'm gonna make you one later.
Jello.
Okay.
I have a question. Is
Yes.
this image on all sides of the cube?
One side of the cube. And
What does the rest
for
of the cube
it's perfect
look
is
like?
stone.
So just
And because Roy, you asked, you only noticed the iconography when you picked it up because it was facing down.
That makes sense.
Mhm. All right. So you successfully retrieved the puzzle cube from the shrine. What would the party like
And
to do here?
Snurky,
Yes.
leave before we get like a boulder dropped on us, or
Aster finds something to write and writes the solution to the puzzle and tapes it on the wall.
Okay. All right. So you write it in common, stick it onto the wall, and what next?
And that's it.
Okay.
It'll last like a day, maybe.
Well, I mean, if we wanted to wait an hour, I could make wood carver's tools and make a wood carving or mason's tools and try to chisel this solution so it's a little more permanent.
I would say right now, given you guys had early day, but you had to stop by and pick out Uvex before coming here, it's like the time right now is roughly early afternoon. If that impacts any of decisions.
Can we see the full map again, please?
Oh, no problem. Hold on. Yeah, we'll just we'll
I can appreciate that.
uh I yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, so I would say probably, unless we want to go back to the shrine, we can just say that you guys will just use the map for now. You guys are currently on the left south the ish area of the map. Here-ish.
We could explore this block of houses or this block of houses.
Because we've explored here, we've explored these areas.
Okay, we have cleared these other two areas.
We have cleared everything south from the red boxes.
The red boxes in north we have not done.
Including these 4 buildings down here?
Yeah,
Yeah. We investigated them before we got caught by snake guys.
Snake.
How about here?
I mean, might as well be
Okay.
systematic.
All right. So you're heading in that direction. So okay. You trudge quietly over. My map is getting so scribbled on. You trudge your way over, and you'll spend some time searching the facilities. Eventually, you do find a compound with similar obelisks as the previous shrine.
Ooh,
Mhm.
like
Oh,
this
yeah.
circular shape that here.
Yes, that would be the one. Oh, they call them monoliths. Okay. And from around the wall, as you're walking outside of it, walking around the wall, uh, you see carvings and images of a cat-like monster
Kitty.
with 6 snakes that are sprouting from the shoulders, and they are uh, carved into the walls onto the monolith itself.
Didn't we
Oh,
fight one
so
of those?
Hmm? Sorry?
Didn't we fight one of those in the jungle?
sorry, I
I
Yes, you
think
did.
disconnect the
You
thing.
did.
yeah, I was gonna say I think we encountered 2 of those in the jungle and they got really confused when none of us went to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
They were easy peasy.
Man, they wouldn't have been so easy if we'd all gone to sleep.
Why would I go to sleep?
Kitties have bad breath.
Why everything
So,
it's about the smells?
so I'll say that you guys are probably around here-ish. So, uh, is there anything? I think I missed out something. Give me a second. Yes. So at the entrance where the stone monoliths are, there appears to be inscriptions carved into the monolith itself. Uh, all bags would let you know that will translate it for you, and it says Shagambi teaches us to fight evil with honor.
Mm.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Hmm. We all step back as Aster is gonna fight something.
I'm picturing a giant spider thing.
We literally, it's gonna be the cat thingy.
Give me a sec, I'm loading you into the map. Which one is it? This one. Okay.
I did not change the music on purpose there.
So you guys, are you able to find your tokens?
No.
I'm
Aha! I
having mouse
found tokens.
problems.
Okay. It's
There
it's
we
just
are.
slightly to the right of the
I found
previous map.
myself.
Yeah. So you guys are here. Yep.
I would ask what time of day is it after we get done scouting around the outside of this
I'll
place?
say it's late afternoon, early evening. There's still a bit of daylight, but you'll probably lose it in an hour or so.
My thing is kind of just, do we want to scout around? discuss the clues we found and tackle it in the morning,
You can't
or do we
see?
deal with it before bed?
Uh, something generated wrongly. The door's supposed to be closed. Give me a sec.
I can hold your hand if you can't see.
Who can say when the door closes?
Okay, I need to close the door. Give me a sec.
It was closed, now it's open.
I know.
There is a weird shadow. Okay, it's not there anymore. Now it's closed.
Yeah, sorry. Struggling with controls. Yeah.
Also, Gray's
Not
been
sure why the
dragging the
door wasn't
ladder
there,
the
but
entire way
there's
here,
actually a
so
door.
there's literally a line behind us.
Okay, fine.
It's gonna be really easy for the bad guy to find us if he tries.
And we hear all the way the of it scraping the floor.
I will to quote Alex Stacy, I will I will shit or go blind if we all have to suddenly roll stealth and Gray's the only one who passes.
So, do we go head first?
Hold on. Give me a second. Let me roll something. Oh, excellent.
Uh-oh. Those are not
No, that's for
those are
me.
never.
That's for me. I never roll high where I need to.
I'm of the opinion that planning is always a good thing.
Well, based on the
Okay.
last shrine, nothing bad happened until we tried to take the cube. We could go in and look around.
That's an idea.
I mean, something bad happened when someone tried to force the door open the first time.
I'm gonna try to force the open up, up
I,
and down, and a cat's gonna show up. Okay?
I mean, if we were to fight one of those cats, that's fine.
So hold on before you do that. Because I rolled very low. Before as you look up into this is a round circular building. But you look up, you see two pair of eyes look down from the top of the ceiling back at you.
Just eyes or are attached to something?
For two eyes coming from two jaguars with, I don't know, 12 snakes between them. They are on top of the building looking down at the party.
Kitties.
Kitty.
How high up?
I'll say the building is roughly 20 feet tall, so 20 feet up.
Gray climbs the ladder.
So you're leaning the ladder against the building and climbing up.
Yeah,
Is that it?
yeah.
Fine. That's for initiative then.
Kitties.
Oh,
Uh,
Put yourself.
The last time we
Ladder
fought
thing.
two of these, we were 2 levels lower. We'll be fine.
mhm.
And we weren't expecting them.
Gray just wants to go
At
pet Kitty.
20.
Kitty.
Gray is going to pet a kitty. Rashi, what's your tiebreaker?
12.
Okay. Gray goes first.
good grief,
All
Aster.
right.
Aster's a -2 to initiative.
Yeah, I know, but I'm sitting here looking at the other initiatives that are all above 20.
Okay, so all this is happening on the roof right now. Gray, as you climb up the ladder, the two Kamadan, they kind of rest on their hunches as they're about to pounce on you. Roy, what are you doing?
No. My character doesn't know what's happening, right?
No, okay. The entire party knows the two Kamadan are there. It's just that
Oh.
right now you have no line of sight to any of them because They are on top of the roof and they are, what's the word here? Crouching?
We don't see them. We don't have line of sight.
Because somebody decided to engage them on the roof.
Well, I guess that person's gonna die.
Yeah. If I
The
go
reason why
here,
the
do
tokens
I
are
have
there is
line
because
of...
putting them on the roof is a bit tricky, which is why I decided to put them down here. But I'm just gonna theater of the mind the roof right now.
Okay. Okay, can you show me where I would have to stand to gain line of sight?
You have to climb up the ladder.
Oh.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
one
How
of the
tall?
walls.
Yeah, how tall is the building?
15
The
feet.
building is 20 feet tall, which is just nice for the ladder.
Mm,
You can stand on one
okay,
of the
I'm
walls.
just gonna make idle chit chat with Aster and Lestrana because I, Roy, don't know what's about to happen.
Wouldn't be possible to go back, like walk out away from the building, and eventually he will see the cat. It's just 20 feet. It's like a two-story building.
Let's make a
Okay.
triangle.
I'm not gonna make a triangle because that's just troublesome. I would say, Roy, if you back up by like 20 feet or so, you will be able to see Gray, but you won't have line of sight to Kamadan yet.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Troublesome.
Alright. So you can, prepare action just in case you see a Kamadan, because they're fairly large. You fought them before.
Yeah, but if I prepare attack, I won't get the sneak at my assassin bonus.
You're not getting assassin bonus now unless you climb the ladder.
Hmm.
And there is a gray in the ladder.
You can still get sneak attack on other people's turns.
Yep.
That
Snake.
is true. I will draw my bow and prepare to shoot the first thing that comes down that ladder.
Alright.
Can you be a little more
That
specific?
isn't Gray.
Gray
First,
decides to go down the ladder.
If you shoot an
He shoots
ally,
Gray.
it's the ally within 5 feet of an ally.
the first non-friendly thing to come to enter my line of sight.
Okay.
Why haven't you shot Aster yet?
Okay,
Wow.
let me rephrase that. The first
Lestrana. Okay, ignoring Roy and Gray right now.
not
Lestrana,
hostile
what?
thing.
I already mentioned before. I take the intention, not the wording. Lestrana, what would you like to do?
Back up so that I can see Gray, and then prepare to blast anything that tries to attack him that I
Alright.
can see.
Okay.
So I'm
So,
probably standing back with Roy, preparing to blast something that's on the roof.
alright. So on the Kamadan's turn, you're too close for me to actually jump at you, so I don't get that.
I roll a nat 20. I am in second to last. Jesus.
Yes.
Alert is an amazing feat.
So the two Kamadan rush towards Gray. I would say you can get an angle from Lestrana and Roy. You do get an angle on them. They have a bit of cover, but you can let loose your reactions.
I open fire
All right.
with my short bow.
15 is a hit.
Do I get
Sneak.
sneak attack damage?
Yes, you do. So that I'll say the closer one. So that would be 17 damage and 8 from Lestrana. 17 plus 8, 25. Okay. You all hit the same one, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And this one, they're gonna. I mean, what are my options? The first one, the one that got hit by Roy and Lestrana, is gonna do their multi attack on Gray. So the first attack is a bite, which is a natural one.
Nope. Bad kitty.
The second one, the snakes will come over and bite you, which is a 13, which I believe is also a miss.
Bad kitty. Bap on nose.
The second one will now proceed to bite on Gray with a 19.
Ow, that actually hurt. Bad kitty.
So that will be 9 piercing. Followed by the snake attack with a 21. So give me a con save for this. Excellent. So you take half of the poison damage, which is 14, 21.
21.
14.
Okay.
So 21 total, yes. And I assume you beast out.
Yeah, as a reaction, Gray's going to go to beast mode.
Alright. And that will be the Kamadan's turn. The beast, you are currently on top of a roof. At the edge of it, and you're being flanked by these two large cats.
The beast really only has one solution to these kinds of problems. The beast hits things a lot.
Sorry, yeah, David, I think your microphone tuned out.
No, it's
I
the
was just leaning
internet.
back too much.
Something wrong with the
Okay.
internet.
I was just leaning back too much.
It's been a while since we've seen Gray Hulk out. And
Actually,
Roy
this will be the
uses
second time.
Literally last week.
And so
It's
He
been
got
a while
swallowed by a
since-
frog.
I've seen Gray Hulk out. I use those exact words.
the beast goes
Hulk
to
out.
town on number 1.
Okay, which will be the one that will be hit by Roy and not Roy. Yeah, Roy and Lestrana. I assume you're recklessing.
Yep.
Okay, both are hits. So that would be that's a lot of damage. 14 plus 17, that's 31. All right, you hack away, and it looks bloodied.
And I think the beast roars something that translates as bad kitty.
In Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or feral, either way.
Okay. One of those.
Yeah.
Stay. I assume you're staying there.
Yeah, no, beasts don't back down. Gray was going to, but
Okay.
they bit the gray,
Yes.
so they got the beast.
Okay, that's fair. Rashi, you hear a skirmish going on top of the roof right now.
Okay, as a bonus action, do I see the cats now?
You'll probably still have to back up to where the two of them are.
Nah,
Roy and Lestrana.
nah. I just gonna spiritual weapon, and the shield is gonna hit
Alright.
him. So I do a spiritual weapon,
Go ahead.
and I hit the one that I wanna hit the one with most damage.
Okay, the one that's bloodied. That hits.
Then
Alright. It is. As your shield hits onto the Kamadan, you see it kind of flop down out of range before pushing itself up. It looks like it's on its last legs.
cool. That was my bonus action. As
Yes.
an action, I'm gonna get ready to catch Gray as it inevitably falls off this thing. Like with
Okay.
my hands open, like I tried to catch him.
Alright. Okay, yeah. That's fair. So that would be Rashi's turn.
Yeah.
Esther, what are you doing?
How tall are these pillars?
The pillars are roughly 15 feet tall. So I guess if you can't climb up, you can get a line of sight to them.
Was And so Roy was able to get line of sight from further back.
Yeah. But they
How,
had a bit of cover. Yeah.
Astra will back up beside Roy and Eldritch Blast. One at the one that is on its last legs and one on the other one.
Okay. So the very bloody one first, and then followed by the healthy one. All right.
Mm, nope.
Yeah, that would miss the first one. The second one towards the healthy one.
Nope.
No, both go in different directions instead of hitting the Kamadan.
Pew pew.
It's
Pew
not
pew.
it's not the time for fireworks celebration yet.
That's Astra's turn.
All right. Roy, it's now your turn.
Roy does what Roy does best. He
Alright.
fires his bow at the nearest at the one that's already on its last legs.
Okay. Yep, it's dead. But roll damage for Costa, please.
Hello, I'm Kwasa.
You know, I think I won't. I'll just accept that it's dead.
You motherfucker!
I'm sorry, Coasta. Here, there's the
Thank
damage.
you. Thank you.
Ah,
I think Roy
Also,
already
you're not-
set a new damage record without actually rolling the dice.
Alright, so 22 damage.
Yeah, because
into
it's
the
the
Kamadan.
it's the first time a character did damage to a player.
Ah.
Also,
Okay.
you're not allowed to be mad at me. It's my birthday.
It's not yet.
Alright, so is there anything else you'd like to do? for Roy?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Lestrana, it's now your turn.
Pew pew on the not dead kitty?
Okay, go ahead. That hits. 9 damage. Second one. That hits as well. And the bonus damage is only for the first attack, right?
Yes, the bonus damage is only applied
Okay.
one turn.
Alright, so 17 damage in total. Okay.
The beast roars, snarls cat-like at the cat that's still alive, trying to indicate that, you know.
It roars back at you. Lestrana, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope.
I mean, it's a cat, so it hisses something back at you. Snarls? One of those. I don't cat very well.
It depends on if it's a big cat
Okay, now it's Rashi's turn.
THWAC. Thwack.
That was actually cute.
God
Yeah,
damn
but that
it.
would be a miss.
Yeah, so much. Gonna do a level 1 healing word on Gray, just to be sure.
Healing was a bonus action. It was a bonus action to use spiritual weapon.
It's a bonus action killing word? God damn it.
Healing was a bonus action.
Can
Yes.
you
Yep.
use a bonus action
Ah.
spell as an action?
No.
No.
I hate that they call it a bonus action.
One day when they change the
Yeah.
codex, maybe, but not right now.
The terminology is so bad.
That weirdly makes no sense. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you can use this as a bonus, why can't you use it as a regular?
I
I'm
assume
gonna
there's some way to
do.
abuse it, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yep.
there is a way to abuse it. I don't remember which one. I do cure wounds on myself then.
You're hurt?
For the poison.
Oh, right. Okay, go ahead. Yes.
Just in case, just to do something.
Alright. So that'll be your turn. You're still underneath the
Yeah,
ladder getting ready
I
to
went
be
with my
pushed upon.
I was with my hands raised, like waiting for Gray to drop, and it's not dropping, and I just lower my hands, like I'm tired now.
Okay. Esther, it's now your turn.
Pew pew.
And now the good comedic scene would be that as soon as I lower my hands, Ray falls.
Do either of
Yeah.
those
Okay.
hit?
Hold on. The 10 is a miss. The 14 impacts the edge of the roof.
Pew pew.
Okay, so 50.
Yeah.
This is 15 because that's what I
Yes.
hit with.
Yeah, for you guys it's 15.
Actually,
Yes.
Aster wants to hit.
Oh right, you have that channel divinity thing,
So I'll
right?
spend my channel divinity on the second one, make it a
Alright.
24.
Okay, no problem. Then that will hit.
Seven damage.
Alright, 7 damage. Just for clarity's sake, for the what's your channel divinity? Do you need to know before I say it hits or miss, or it's just whenever? Just out of curiosity. It doesn't matter at this point.
I think it's technically supposed to be before you tell me if it hits or misses.
Ooh, one of those abilities.
Yeah, that's usually the
I hate
case.
them.
I hate them so much.
It's usually the case with these types of things.
No,
Yeah,
it's just
it's like
It's
you have to know.
me-
You have to be. It's like you need to use this before you're told if it hits or misses, but you're almost immediately told whether or not it succeeds or fails.
it's
yeah,
why
because I need to, you know.
I'm glad they're changing
push the
a
game
bunch of
quickly.
those abilities to per proficiency bonus instead of via level scaling. Because
No, this is the timing problem. I don't.
Yeah.
It's the. I have the player has to wait for a DM. The DM need to wait for players. So are you using it or not? Anyway, this is a problem with D&D and not the game itself right now. Sorry, with our game right now. So, Esther, that hits. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay,
It gets to.
Roy.
Do I still need to shoot this thing? Is it basically dead already or?
No, it's still up.
Okay, I take a shot.
All right.
I'm like the last guy. I'm like it's bleh, bleh, bleh. I'm like a guy right before last call.
That would be a miss.
Yep, that sounds about right. Roy shouts words of encouragement at the beast.
Okay. Lestrana, it's now your turn.
Zappy zap.
All right. That will hit.
That's 11 damage.
That hits.
Total of 19 damage.
Yep.
Dang. That would have been much better in the second one.
You managed to stop it before its turn.
Yee.
Yeah. So now
Kitty
there are
fall down.
two. Now they're both on the seats, this rooftop. I'll just put them aside. But they're both on the rooftop.
The
Kitty lay
beast
down.
Yeah.
feeds.
Lay down.
Nine
Okay.
rounds of the beast eating noises.
Okay, so I'm just gonna say no.
You know, I I
Yeah.
know we briefly entertained the idea of just leaving Gray to his fate, but then I thought, do we really want to be the people who will punish someone for trying to pet a kitty?
Mm,
Like for David, to be clear, I kind of did that last session because I did my damage wrong, so I gave you back the HP.
It's okay.
I
I
yeah.
am very much still having the beast stay up there eating, even if it only lasts, one bite, and then because there's no actual threat, it fades into Gray, and Gray's got a mouthful of cat and snake, and is like, "This is raw."
F- fur and flesh in your mouth.
I gotta do a cure wounds on beast/gray.
A very,
Great. Are you staying on the roof or are you coming down the ladder?
When eventually he comes down.
a very doubly tired Gray crawls down the ladder, curls up at Rashi's feet, and is like, "I hurt," and enjoys the
Is
cure
there any
wounds.
is there
5
anything else
HP.
on the roof?
Before coming down, for Gray does not see anything on the roof. I mean, besides the two bodies of the commandants, there's nothing on the roof.
How are they staying up on the roof?
They jumped.
They jumped. They are large cats. This building is 20 feet high. These things are they have, I don't know.
And jumped onto the
They
roof.
are even when on all fours, they are still roughly medium weight. They're kind of like still 6 feet tall. They can jump up a 20-foot high building, no issues.
All that healing to you, Gray.
Gray's at 40
Gray
or
healing.
25%.
Gray. You are now at 25%?
Yes, after your heal.
Maybe we
Jesus
should
Christ.
maybe we should wait until tomorrow before going in there now.
Yeah, I'm kind of tapped. I mean, I still have some spells, but.
Astor would like to look around the rest of the outside of the shrine then, I guess, before we make camp.
All right.
Gray
Okay, wait, if we're about to take a rest,
Mhm.
if we're about to take a rest, I second
Alright.
wind.
crawls into a bush and goes to sleep.
So, Esther, I assume with other people, not doing this alone, right?
Lestrana, come with me.
Yes, I will go investigate with Aster.
All right. So, as you walk around the shrine, around the perimeters through the broken walls, eventually you reach the back of the shrine where you find what appears to be a broken wagon. And
What?
as you approach this wagon, you hear mewing.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, no.
Dinner.
Is Lestrana caught up yet?
I assume the two of you are moving together.
Astor will tell Lestrana to look away.
No cute
They're gonna
kitty.
starve to death without their parents, who we just killed.
But what if they're old enough that we could take care of them?
Gestures to what we just fought.
Hmm.
Astor makes it quick.
What's Esther's AC out of curiosity?
17.
I think mascots is a good idea, but I'm asleep in a bush somewhere, so I can't contribute.
I mean, I'll just say that they are 1 HP, so you can, and pretty low AC, but they're not just gonna let you hit them, so they'll probably fight back slightly.
Okay, Aster will get scratched.
Wait,
Yeah,
can we
so,
pass
yes.
can we sorry, outside of actual mechanics, can we pass the killing kitties? Like it's just done.
Okay, sure. But I'll say Esther takes, I don't know, 3 piercing and 4 poison.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So while our characters are taking a short rest,
Short.
can we take a
Short?
short rest?
Short?
I assume we're taking
A
a
rest.
long rest.
We're taking a long rest.
It's like taking my bedroll up, like short rest.
Okay, fine. While our characters are taking a long rest, can we take a long rest?
So I get what you mean, but more of before that, are you taking a long rest here or somewhere else? In a nearby building or here at the shrine?
I think in a nearby building would be better. Because I'm sure one of the ones that we inspected before we got to this one that we
Yes.
cleared.
You have found one that's pretty clear. Yeah.
Gray has 2 levels of exhaustion, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Gray's
I'm carrying
slowing the party
Gray.
down.
I'm carrying Gray.
All right
Gray
then. So
loafs in your
you.
arms.
Mm-hmm. So you. I won't change the map. I'll just say that you guys go to a near enough building that's just like across the road or something, and you're set up a watch and take a long rest. And I think Gru, you want us to take a real life break?
A real life short rest, yes.
Yes. All right. So let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll come back to this.
He wanted a short rest, so it's going to be an hour.
Excellent.
Mhm.
Accident starts playing Skyrim.
Wow.
I've gotten back into Skyrim recently.
Thanks, Siri.
So 9 a.m. Huh?
Yes, it's 9 a.m.
Isn't that Bixby? Because I have a Samsung phone, and that's the same voice and message.
Yeah,
that
it's
I have.
Bixby.
Okay.
They're all Siri.
Apparently, people have started bullying girls named Alexa because of the Alexa device. People are shit.
Gestures at human history.
$7 p.m. Take your meds reminder.
I am back.
Welcome back. 7 p.m. Take your meds reminder.
I don't take my meds at 7 p.m.
Well, no,
It's 9
but
a.m.
I honestly do sometimes forget to take my meds during D&D on Saturday and Sunday, so Gru's alarm going off actually was what reminded me.
That's Wife Guru's alarm, actually, not mine. Hey, tomorrow's my birthday.
Yay.
34 years old. I'm ancient by internet standards.
Then what is me and Silver?
Decrepit.
I mean,
Prehistoric?
I'm gonna be 30. I'm gonna be 43 on the 7th.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to grab my water. Be right back.
I'm gonna say this, uh, because I used to teach high school, and nothing makes you feel older than being around than having to work around teenagers.
I don't know. Back pain's pretty high up there.
Oh yeah, back pain works, but it's like it's kind of like, oh, I know that song from my mom. That was her favorite song growing up, and you're like, right in the age.
I was gonna say relatives having children, or relatives having children makes me feel old.
Children, gross.
I like working with kids actually. With although I hate the idea, I hate that as a guy, be, I can't like, how do I put this? I can't be good with kids in public because it's like, you know,
Stigmatized,
Now.
yeah.
eh, it makes me look like a creep.
Yeah, there's
I
a
just
stigma
come.
about. Go ahead,
I
Quest.
just came back. I just came back to here. It makes it look like a creep.
Well, I mentioned that one of the best ways to feel old is to be in a job where you as an adult have to work with teenagers a lot. Well,
Mm,
feel
like the
older
man,
when you.
like the manager of McDonald's.
Mm, well, my specific circumstance is high school teacher.
But what about a nap?
Mm, God, what age was I when I started to appreciate naps?
I was like,
27.
it was like 2, and it's never stopped.
I was
I was at least 19 because I started appreciating naps a lot in college.
Yeah,
uh,
like
All those times between classes.
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
true.
yeah,
Am
because
I
when I
am
was
I the only person? Am I the only person who enjoyed naps as a kid?
I mean,
not for me.
I enjoyed it as a kid, but all my school years, I didn't have naps. I didn't have time for naps. I had school.
I
I
didn't get
didn't like
time for naps.
I
I
didn't
didn't
appreciate. Go ahead, group.
I didn't like naps as a kid because it was a thing that we were forced to do. It's like, okay, lunch is over, time to take your siesta.
All of my childhood punishments are now my adult hobbies.
Mhm.
Go to your room. Hell yeah.
Taking that. Excellent.
Okay. All right. So let's continue.
I mean, when I got sent to my room, I got stood in the corner.
Yeah.
I never got sent to my room.
I
I
had
never,
Asian
I,
parents.
I, I never got punished. I was a good
Asian
kid.
parents, so
Okay,
they
should we
just beat
continue
me.
the session?
No, we're gonna rumble forever.
Let's continue
yeah,
the
Revolt,
yeah.
session.
revolt against the means of role playing.
No, let's continue.
Okay.
I always wanted to run my zombie Kamadan, so
That sounded like a threat.
so y'all complete your long rest successfully. So the usual stuff. I would say that the shrine is close enough such that I won't ask for my usual encounter rolls. So we'll go without that for now, and we'll do that after you're done with the shrine. All right. So minus a point of exhaustion from Ovex. Okay. So hold on. I just remember I forgot to increment the day. Okay. So. Ooh. Heavy storm in the morning, but alright. So you gather once again in front of the shrine. What would you like to do?
Is there any writing on the building or anything?
There was. I.
Just the
What did I?
face with honor. Nothing else.
Yeah, face evil with honor. Yes.
So I assume there's gonna be a monster that maybe
We
you need
can't.
to you need to smite whatever it's inside.
Yeah, probably just don't run
Hmm.
away.
I'm gonna try to open the door.
All right.
I will help.
Uh. uh
A roll or
no, I just. No, the door opens. Yes, the door opens.
we?
I should probably start checking doors for traps before we open them.
What is
Oops.
this critical role?
What are we, sensible adventurers?
Okay.
There is a
So
pit here.
So Rashi, as you step in, so the stairs go, the steps are going down into this room, and as you enter, you see four statues of warriors, and that are set into the alcoves on the two sides of the walls, and they are facing in front of you. Is a barred iron bars, and below it appears to be some sort of pit that is completely smooth. Uh, And as you cross over, you see a familiar stone pedestal, but but there's nothing on top of it.
I
There's
think I know
nothing
it.
on top of it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you see a
I,
pedestal, but there's nothing on top of it. And
I,
behind it,
go ahead, say.
behind it, you see once again a carving into the wall, showing a large jaguar with six snakes fighting what looks like a frog, but but it's dissimilar. It's not the same as the one from Kubuzan's shrine. A smaller humanoid-looking frog, and you also find a staircase that goes down. A second
Um,
flight of staircases that goes down.
I've I've played this Monkey Island puzzle before.
I give it a good look to the pedestal without touching anything. Does it
Uh,
has anything in it, marks or whatever?
so looking at it closely, there appears to be a hatch made of stone on top of the pedestal.
So when someone puts something in it, it clicks. Something like that?
Eh. Uh, no, it's something. It's actually flush with the surface of the stone, so you're not so you're probably not putting something on top of it.
Confused.
So what are the others doing as Rashi is looking around the room right now?
Also looking around the room right now.
I'm
Okay.
I'm checking the statues for like something mechanical that might. No, sorry, I'm checking the pedestal for something mechanical. So like a clue for how to proceed.
Okay. Give me you know what? Maybe I should have done this just now. Give me an investigation. Let's say with advantage because Rashi is helping you. Because I should have done that properly. So okay. So examining the pedestal more closely, while being careful with a 18. You feel that there's something slightly mechanical about the pedestal, and you feel the hatch should open somehow.
What hatch? On
There's a
top?
hatch on top. In the hatch is on top of the pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So sorry, the hatch is built into the surface of the pedestal. If I want to be more clear about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I examine the 4 statues also?
So together with I mean Esther is probably doing it as well. So examining the 4 statues that are around the room, you notice that the statues appear to be you feel that they should have been holding something like a weapon, but their hands are empty. And as you examine where the hands are, there appears to be a slot where a weapon is supposed to go into.
Hmm. Okay,
Put
so
the thing into the thing that the thing goes into.
hmm,
Are there any weapons laying around?
No.
Hmm.
I mean, this is you guys walking around, so you look around like Esther shouts out, I think we are supposed to insert something into this hole, and you look around, nope, there's nothing to insert into the hole.
okay. So 2 possibilities. One, we have to put the the puzzle box. We have to put the lament configuration into the pedestal, or we have to go down those stairs first.
I think that the stairs one is likely.
Before we do that, I check the stairs in case there's like a trick or something, like a booby trap of some sort.
That's a fair assumption.
Booby.
So give yep. Okay. As you're beginning to proceed down the stairs and keeping an eye out, I would say you do notice that inset into the relief of the wall next to you of the Kamadan, there appears
Mhm.
to be small tiny holes within the relief where all the snake mouths are.
Do we have anything we
Yeah.
can plug the holes with?
Uh, it, does anyone have like a medium long stick that I can bar?
There is the leg that Gray was munching on.
Oh yeah,
I tried.
we've got cat bones left from breakfast.
No, that's not long enough. I hate to ask this, but do you think I can get this one of the sticks that Gray's been gnawing on off of him?
Gray has not been biting a 10-foot pole.
Shit. Not a 10-foot pole, like 3 feet, something longer than an arm.
Well, technically speaking, you all still do have Rashi's ladder. So if you want to, I would say that if you were trying to plan something like this overnight, you could have broken the ladder and gotten a 5-foot pole made of metal.
Mhm.
Would that be fine?
No, I don't think we have the time.
No, I'm saying that
Alright.
you can do this during the long rest.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So with Rashi's permission, I break off like a 3-foot piece of metal,
My thingy.
and I take it. I kind of like try to jam it into the hole as far as it can go.
There's like 6 of them.
One hole. I pick one at random.
Okay. It goes in.
What
No,
happens?
so sorry. No, sorry. The ladder, even the tin. I did not understand what you're trying to do with it. So let me just let me just kind of restate the scenario. Uh, the holes that inside the wall, right, are actually pretty tiny. But you managed to notice it with a very high investigation roll. The holes are,
Oh,
itself is smaller than the rungs on the ladder. We're talking
okay.
like
Like
3 or 4 millimeters,
pinpricks.
3 or 4 millimeters in diameter. That small.
They're like pinpricks.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so these are. So if we, I kind of call everyone's attention, tell them that there's a there's a trap here. If we set it off, we might get poison darts or something, or some bullshit.
Aster has an idea
Okay.
and pops into their ring
Mm-hmm.
and returns with the 2 cans of silly string.
Hmm.
Mm.
In character,
Mm.
Gru knows what to do, but Roy's like, "What's this?"
We're gonna plug some holes.
There's some
Alright.
stuff your predecessor left.
Yes.
Wow, Lestrana.
Wow. Okay.
I didn't hear it. What did she say?
I have a 7 charisma.
You sure do.
What did
Oh,
this runner say?
saying that it's not a charisma thing, it's more a wisdom thing. knowing what to knowing when to say something is wisdom. Knowing what to say is charisma. uh, yeah. So
What did it say?
so Esther, you're
No.
using the can of silly string and attempting to clog up the holes in the wall.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'll say that for you to feel you kind of like release a few uh what's the word here for it? A few
Green.
sprays of it into the air to test it out. You feel that this is fairly it would work, but the material itself is fairly what's the term? Soft and thin.
Mm-hmm.
So you by the time you feel confident that all the holes are plugged, you used up the entire can.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Yeah,
like,
because
I'm glad we finally found a use for those.
Yeah.
okay. So you feel that the holes are plugged. And continuing winding back a bit, so that's your investigation for Roy. And as you proceed down the corridor, you feel relatively safe. There doesn't appear to be anything that's trapped.
Okay. I give the go ahead. I give everyone the go ahead. I'm relatively certain that there are no traps here
That have not been deactivated by silly string.
that have not been defeated by silly string. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Gray takes the bottle of silly string.
Gray, no, don't put that in your mouth. It's made of glass.
All right. So, Roy, please proceed down the corridor.
I see webs here. I'm very concerned.
I mean,
So, Roy, take one step back first. Let me just go through some exposition. So as you walk past the down this corridor, uh, you notice that along the side of the wall there are additional reliefs of what appears to be Chaldean warriors in some sort of training regiment. They are sparring. There are images and carvings of them sparring with each other, fighting what appears to be other wilder animals like a kamadan.
Mhm.
All of this is carved into the wall itself, into the relief. And
Mhm.
as you reach the end of the corridor and looking in, you see what appears to be an iron portcullis.
Portcullis, right? So like the thing on the castle.
Yes.
Okay.
And with your wait, you don't have dark vision. That's
Aster would be following, not too far
yeah,
behind.
but Roy is walking this blind.
Mhm.
I'll just, do you have some sort of light source or something that I can just retroactively say you have? Because I keep forgetting and say that all the shrines have no light.
I would
Doesn't
have.
doesn't Aster has the light cantrip?
No, Aster doesn't have light.
If Roy, if I'd seen it was dark, I'd have borrowed like a torch or a lantern from someone.
Like Rashi's lantern, for example.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna say Roy borrows Rashi's lantern. Um looking down the corridor through the
Mm-hmm.
portcullis that you're in front of, there appears to be another portcullis on the other side.
Mm.
Yeah. And
Mm.
so this is what you see from this position. And you rolled a very high in investigation. So you notice that the tile in front of you appears to be slightly elevated.
The what in front of me?
The floor tile in front of you appears to be slightly
Okay.
elevated.
Mm. That's weird.
Better
I
stomp on that hard.
Aster's behind me, right?
I
Uh,
don't know how far Aster is behind you.
so I'm just gonna ask right now, when Roy is currently in this position, where is everyone else?
I think Aster would be
Following?
about there.
I
Okay,
just stumbling around
all
the
right.
the pedestal.
Around the
Uh,
Lestrana's
corner
probably
behind Aster.
following.
okay.
Probably not a good idea for all of us to go down this corridor.
Gray offers Aster some popcorn flavored beef jerky.
Popcorn.
Lestrana will sit here where she can see into the room and down the hall a little bit.
All right. So, with that in mind, Roy, are you planning to do
Mm-hmm.
anything now that you're here?
I so I see the slightly elevated floor tile, right?
Yes.
So, like in Mad Max, that's bait. I kind of take a step forward over the tile, and I tell people,
Sorry, the tile
yeah,
is large. The tile is the entire floor tile, so it's a bit like the entire 5-foot square is the elevated tile, and it leads and directly in front of it is the portcullis. So if you step in front, you're already being blocked by a portcullis. There's no way for you to proceed further.
okay. Okay, I turn around and I just tell everyone to avoid stepping in front of, taking a step forward. There's something that looks like it might set off a trap.
The portcullis is sealed, right?
Yeah, the
Yes.
portcullis is down. Yes.
Or maybe it'll open the door?
Do you want to be the one to test that
Sure,
hypothesis?
Aster says, pushing past Roy.
So you feel the pressure plate essentially click down, and the portcullis rises up.
Aster just turns and looks at Roy and blinks.
Not a word.
Gray continues to eat popcorn flavored jerky.
Okay, hold on, give me a second. I need to double check if something else happens. So just give me a second. Yes. So, Esther, as you step on the pressure plate, the pockets in front of you, and on the other side of the room also opens up.
Is there anything on the other side of the portcullis?
Not they can see.
Well, Aster will suggest that maybe one person stays back so that they can step on the switch and open the door so no one gets trapped inside.
Gray is tired, so Gray will volunteer to do sitting on things duty.
Aster will step into the room then.
All
and
right.
Just
So,
for Roy to follow.
okay. So I'll say that you do notice that as you step off the pressure plate into the room, the pressure plate appears to be locked into the floor.
Oh, good. Door's open.
Yeah, so the door stays open.
Mm-hmm. Just in case, is there something we can use to prop up the door?
Probably not, to be honest.
Shit.
Yeah, because the thing is that it's like 7-8 iron spikes coming. That is the popular. So unless you have like 7 individual iron posts to support, to push against the spikes, probably not.
We have a ladder.
You have 1 ladder.
Yes.
All right. So, who's entering the pit? Roy and Esther. I'm hearing so far.
Sounds like.
Far
I think
down.
Okay,
so.
I'll just put you in the pit.
Is-
Yeah.
Yes.
So for Rashi, you hear something coming from the pit.
I look down and
Yeah.
shoot.
Okay, so
I'm joking.
so roughly 15 feet down, you see Esther and Roy. Yeah. So that you do realize, okay, so you are somehow connected and can see a crossbar
Yeah.
beneath.
I need to encircle BRB.
All right.
Mastrana, get in here.
If Aster's calling, Lestrana will come.
Lestrana, could you roll me a d20? Okay. So, oh wait, Costa's answering a call. All right.
Hmm.
So, just wait there first. I just want Costa to be here.
The room fills with lava and everyone dies.
This isn't
No one checked for lava.
This isn't Tomb of Horrors.
Yeah. The Tomb of Annihilation essentially is a bit fairer in a way.
Unless you stick your face into a Spear of Annihilation, but that's your own fault if you do that.
Or, climb out into the roof alone to face off 2 jaguars.
I mean, he survived.
Uh-huh. I also wrote very poorly.
Sometimes the dice tell a story.
That's right.
I'm gonna be hearing, but I need to do something for my mom. She's stuck in somewhere and need me to call her an Uber. So
Okay.
So,
yeah,
alright, so I'll just continue with my narration then.
Family
So,
stuff's important, Quasta.
18.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah. Alright, so Lestrana, you hear Esther and begin kind of rushing down. And as you step past the pressure plate, past the poculus into the pit next to Esther and Roy. Roy, you hear movement coming from from the hallway from in the other direction. And
Is there
you
a
hear sorry,
direction?
so coming from here basically, coming from the other open poculus. And
Uh-huh.
running out, you
Uh-huh.
see 4 statues holding spears and shields. So give me a second to move them.
Ah, shit.
Hmm.
So Lestrana, you're inside, and as they run into the pit, you hear a click and the populace slam down on both sides. Initiative, please.
Yeah, I saw that thing appear again.
I don't like being this close.
Neither do I.
Remember,
Bam.
you have to face evil with force. was that what I said?
With
Something.
honor.
With honor, yeah.
That's Rashi's 10th nat 20. She's the last person to get a 10th nat 20.
Am I missing anything? Okay. Asaka hears the thing slamming down and she rushes in.
Shoot some arrows.
I think she's kind of low on arrows, to be honest.
Gray can share with her.
Okay.
Gray gives her 15 arrows.
Alright.
Gray still has 20 arrows.
So Asaka.
I'm gonna try
Ooh,
again since
okay.
apparently I'm not showing up on the timeline.
Gladiator.
Oh my, I rolled 17 twice.
Oh, that's bad.
Okay. Am I missing anything? Okay. Alright, that should be everything. So let's begin. Interesting. I don't usually get to go first.
So, did the actual entrance into the pit on the tunnel side close as well?
Yes, so both sides.
Okay.
Hold on. Maybe that's a good question. Hold on, let me just double check that. Yes, it closes. Yeah. Okay. Huh. All right. Oh, I'm going first. Okay. So this clay gladiator is just step into the center, and I'll say, one gladiator will engage against Esther. The other one will engage against Lastrana. And it will begin with bashing its shield into Esther.
That hits.
Give me also 8 bludgeoning and give me a strength saving throw. You are currently prone,
Lovely.
and it will raise its spear and stab you twice with its other 2 attacks. So they are advantage because you're prone.
Oh,
17
this is how I die.
and 23, so 7 total. That would be this gladiator's turn. The second gladiator will do the same. It'll begin with a shield bash against Lestrana. 12,
That misses.
which I don't believe hits. And now proceed to spear you twice. 15, which I miss.
Miss.
23, which hits, so 9 piercing.
20.
Yeah. So that would be this set of gladiators' turn. Rashi, Costa, are you here?
Yes, I'm hearing. But
All
give me a
right.
second,
So
please.
Okay.
I got disconnected for a second. What do you say?
No, I'm just saying that's your turn. I just want to share that you can see this you see this combat happening. And just for clarity, just to be clear, so the bars that are above the floor, which you are standing in front of, the bars are roughly 2 feet apart, so you can still see down into the pit. And if you want to, you can kind of squeeze through if you really want to.
How far down is the pit?
Okay, 20 feet. 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to fall down.
Okay, so give me
Beyond.
because you're doing this intentionally, just give me acrobatics check
Fuck.
to catch yourself.
Wait.
Yes.
My headset is being an ass. Sorry, what did you say? I didn't hear anything.
Okay, give me a acrobatics check to land on your feet.
Well,
Never mind, you fall prone, but you can still stand up. It's fine.
yeah, I stand up.
Yeah. Hold on. 20. How much falling damage is on 20 feet?
2d6.
2d6, right? 3 bludgeoning from falling, but you stand up. But so take 3 bludgeoning. And what would you like to do now?
Is it reduced by heavy armor master? I think not.
No.
Okay, 3 damage.
Mm-hmm. I believe heavy armor master is reduced attacks. This is the, I don't know, the shrine is attacking you. Okay, but what would you like to do?
I wish you to wait me 1 second.
Alright.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm imagining other thing. I gonna do cone of cold on the 2 red ones. Can I do cone of cold? My cold breath on the 2 red ones without touching Roy.
Yes.
Gonna do that.
Alright.
Jesus Christ.
Con save. Sorry, this is red 1 and this is red 2. So they both save and take round down minimum. Okay, and they take 1 damage.
Woo! The plenty of value. Bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
Alright.
I'm not.
Are you
I'm not.
attacking red 1 or red 2?
I'm not gonna put it on top of anything because there's a lot of things here. I'm
Understandable.
gonna attack blue 1.
Okay. That would be a miss. As your shield impacts against the gladiator's shield. Do you still have action to? Yeah. Okay. So that's your turn.
Yeah.
All right. Roy, it's now your turn.
I'm going to cunning action and take cover behind Lustrana. And
So
I will
you're disengaging and running behind them.
Yeah, to disengage basically.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you disengage and run behind Lastrana to the last remaining spot in the room. Okay.
And I will assassinate this clay guardian since it hasn't moved yet.
All right.
So I have advantage on the attack.
You do.
And I know it's not surprise, so that doesn't matter.
No, assassin just gives you advantage anyway.
You still get sneak attack. So.
There. Yes, you do.
Ooh.
Every gladiator in this room right now is engaging an ally, so you do have sneak attack on all of them. Okay, so that's 12 damage.
12.
All right.
Yep, and that's it.
Would you like to action such a shoot again while you have advantage?
You know what? Yes, I would. I will
It's not the
action
only one
search.
sneak attack, but at least 2 advantages.
Yep.
On the same
And
one?
I will short. Yes.
Okay. That hits.
I learned the forbidden secret technique of shoot twice.
Alright.
And that's it.
Okay.
To show my courage, I taunt the gladiators.
Alright. Gray, it's now your turn.
Gray wants to drop down beside Lestrana.
Just to be clear, if you do that, if you fall prone, you won't have movement and stand up. Just to let you know.
Can I argue squat nimbleness lets Gray get through and kind of, dangle by one arm and then drop down to their feet? With a high acrobatics difficulty?
I mean, it's acrobatics either way to see if you land on your feet or not. That's just flavor.
Either way, it's still gonna be acrobatics to fall down. Give me acrobatics then.
Cool.
You just passed. You land on your feet.
And Gray bashes sword against shield and roars at the Clay Guardians before striking number 2.
Number 2, you say.
2.
Blue 2, correct?
Yep.
Okay. A 21 and a crit. Both hit.
I'm wondering where the
I assume
lightning's
there's no
coming
lightning
from.
damage.
What's it? There was
Yeah,
a
the
spell
blast
effect,
weapon.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
So
have to turn that off
7
before I
plus
get it.
10, 17. Alright. So that's your turn, Gray?
Yep.
Okay. Lestrana. So I'll just gonna be clear here. Movement wise, unless you figure out a way to fly upwards, there's actually no place for you to go to right now.
I mean, I could shove one of them out of the way, but or attempt to shove
That-
one of them out of the way.
There is the tumble action.
What the hell is that?
A creature can try to tumble through a hostile creature space, ducking and weaving past the opponent. As an action or a bonus action, the tumbler makes a dexterity acrobatics check contested by the hostile creature's dexterity acrobatics check.
Where is this from?
It's in the DMG.
I've never
Heard of that.
It was a big thing in 3.5 because if you had a +5 or whatever in your acrobatics, you could get a AC bonus by tumbling.
It's on page 272 of the Dungeon Master's Guide.
No, I'm just googling it.
Yeah, there are several combat actions that aren't in the player handbook but are in the Dungeon Master's Guide, which is really dumb on Watsy's part.
Is this like an optional ruling or something, or is it?
I don't know if it's optional.
Oh, it's an option. It's an action option.
Oh.
It's the same as the overrun ability, which I kind of like, but I never got to use.
What is overrun?
When something that's much larger than you decides to walk onto you, and you have to, it can shove you out of its way if it's large enough, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah, but the only time is the way they word it. It makes it sound like you can do it so long even if you're same size. The way I've seen DMs use it, the monster has to be like two sizes larger before it can start overrunning things because it's all optional rulings.
Well, up to Snurky in that case.
I'm just gonna say no because it's confusing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think I want to use that in a way that hits as few friendlies as possible.
I'll take the hit.
So only Rashi by aiming
Yeah,
it
I'll
above.
say the minimum would just be Rashi then. Alright,
Does the
so
lightning sorry, I'm so sorry, but I'm just catching up on the stats.
No lightning.
Is the lightning damage on? Okay, no lightning in general.
no lightning, yeah. So in order to catch everyone, you kind of cast it on Rashi. So the light spreads to the 4 clay gladiators and Rashi. A dex save, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So Rashi, give me a dex save, and the gladiators will give a dex save as well. So I'm just going to do it from the blues to the reds, 1 to 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So
Well, the twos both pass.
pass and the ones fail. So I'm just gonna light them up. And Rashi, you as well.
Light 'em up.
So
What
the
is
ones
their
are the ones. With
dexterity? Holy shit.
I can't think of a nice icon for this, so I'll just put this one.
They. It looks like their deck save is 5.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Rashi fails against the fairy fire, and you're also glowing as well.
Some statues has a +5 on dex.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's in save, so they probably have proficiency.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, Lestrana, that will be your action. Any
Uh-huh.
bonus action?
I think the only bonus action I have at the moment is shoving.
You can always try. That's always option that you can always do that.
I will try to shove number 2 into the corner.
Excellent.
blue
Give it a
to the
try.
corner.
Oh, I hate to be the bearers of bad news, but Gray did an acrobatics should be a disadvantage because he has 1 level of
Very
exhaustion.
valid, actually, yes.
Just roll it then.
Okay, Gray splatted on the floor.
Okay, so let's resolve things one by one, alright? So let's finish off Lestrana's turn first before we try to go back and fix Grey. So, strength saving throw. Oh, it fails. Okay, so it goes in the corner.
Okay. It may not have done much, but at least I have some breathing room. And that's my turn.
Alright, so going back to Grey, so you hit the floor. You take 5 bludgeoning damage on falling. You don't have the movement to stand up unless you... Is there any way for you to stand up? Do you have anything that will give you 15 feet of movement to stand up?
I only used 20 feet of movement to get here or so.
No, that was
10,
30. I did a
15,
measurement. You were in this
20,
corner.
25 feet of movement to get here, so I have 10 feet of movement. So,
Oh right, you could just ran like that. Yeah.
yeah, I've got 35 movement, so it's kind of... You know, if I can't stand up with 10 feet of movement, then... Shucks.
You know, for sake of simplicity, I'll say you can do it.
Yeah,
But let's just keep that in mind the next time.
yeah.
Okay, so so you do stand up and manage to get your 2 attacks off without being at disadvantage
Just sore ribs.
from being prone. Yeah. All right. So Lestrana, your turn is done.
Yep.
Okay, Azaka's turn. I mean, she's just gonna try squeezing in the middle then.
We have
We
filled
have
the
filled,
Sudoku.
we have filled this tic-tac-toe.
We got
There's
3 in a row. We win.
How do you do a
Does
sliding
any wizard
puzzle?
here know fireball? Do I hear a fireball?
No.
How do you do a
Please,
sliding
no.
puzzle with
I
no empty
have-
space?
I have shatter,
No.
but I
Okay,
opted not to
so-
use it.
Azaka also falls, but she does have the movement to stand up. Fairy fire, right? She...
Fairy Fire isn't persistent. It's just when you cast it.
No. What I meant was, who do I prefer to hit with Azaka?
Oh, okay.
You know what? Grey doesn't look as good, so... Wait, actually. Yeah, fine, I'll hit Grey.
Aster's at like half health.
Grey is like exhausted. Yeah, I think she'll turn around and hit the one on Grey for now. So 1, 2. Oh wait, at advantage. So that would be a miss regardless. The first attack misses. That's miss well. Oh well. Azaka whiffs all her attacks. Esther, it's now your turn.
First, Aster will spend their movement speed to stand up.
Yep.
They don't have anything else to do with it. Second,
Mhm.
is drinking a potion an action or a bonus action?
Action.
Are you really hurt? Oh yeah.
I'm at about half health.
Okay.
You saw Esther get knocked down by a shield and get stabbed twice on the ground.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's not dead.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't hear no bell.
Is lay on hands in action?
Yes.
I don't
never-
want to get in the cart.
I never use it in combat.
Yeah.
I'm feeling better.
Aster thinks that they should kill the enemies and heal later. Aster is going to hex number 1,
Blue one.
targeting. Yeah, blue one, targeting strength.
Alright.
And it's then going to try to purple flame blade it.
Excellent. Go ahead.
The 22 hit.
Yes.
I would like to smite.
Go ahead. Okay, so that's 31 damage. So 31 damage to the first one and 11 damage to one on the sides. Right?
Math is dumb. So it's not 31, so it's 31 minus 4. Because the crit, you only get that bonus d8 on the primary target. It's dumb.
Right, I remember this problem when I
yeah.
played Masashi.
Yeah, so it's the 7 damage to the first one, and then the full 11 damage to the one behind it.
Okay, so the first one that you hit with your smite is taking 24 damage, and the one behind it is taking 11.
24? No, the d8 is what you add to the first one, not the 4.
Damn it. Okay, so 27 to the one in front and
yeah.
11 to the one in the back. Okay.
Yes. Thanks, Green Flame Blade, you're dumb.
I am banning this spell because it's making me do max at
It's so
10 a.m. in the morning.
It's so good though.
I know, but I have to do max.
I like math.
Good.
That is
I
Aster's turn.
Majored in education.
Okay, so Zester's turn is done. It's now the second set of Clay Gladiator's turn, which are the red ones. This one hasn't been attacked yet though. No it did. Oh, this one was attacked by Roy. Roy's too far away. It's going to attack Azaka who attacked it. So it's gonna begin by shield bashing against Azaka. Okay. Azaka needs to make a strength saving throw. She fails. And is currently prone. And the gladiator is going to step into her twice.
Damn it.
Both hit, so Azaka takes a total of 29 damage this turn.
Which one is this that's doing it though?
This is the one next to you, actually, the red one.
I will do interception on the. I'll do it on the second hit because there's no chance of doing it on the first. Actually, no. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so you're reducing the damage by 7, correct?
Yeah.
Alright, so instead of 29, she takes 22. Alright. It's now the... Oh, okay. I just realized I got all 4 in a row.
Wait. 29
Okay,
versus
Clay
22.
Gladiator's turn again. Sorry?
Where's 29? I only see 20.
Minus 7, right?
Yeah,
So
no, I
she
just
got
don't-
hit
I
by
don't
the
see-
shield bash.
Oh, I see. That's the same attack above the strength save. My bad.
Yeah, so it's a bash into a strength save. So that's why
Yeah.
she's currently prone and got hit by the other 2 spears. So 29 minus 7 is 22.
Yeah.
So the other red one's not gonna act.
Oh right, I missed out one. Okay, that one's gonna
Ah.
stab. That one's gonna bash into Rashi since you're the closest.
Fair.
You're glowing, so shield bash will hit you with advantage. 18.
They will try.
All right.
Cool.
It will now proceed to spear you twice. 24, 10 damage.
Yeah, that hit. Reduced
what's-
by 3.
Reduced by 3, right? So you take 7.
Yeah.
20 reduced by 3, so take 11.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah, 20 should hit
14.
you, right?
14. Sorry, doesn't matter.
14 minus 3 is 11. You take 11.
Yeah, but you said it different. Something bad on the math. Doesn't matter.
You take
It's understandable.
you take 7-11.
Yeah.
Costa very briefly channeling that kid who mentions the homework right as everyone's about to leave.
Okay, so now it's the blue gladiator's turn. Blue one will continue to 1v1 against Hester, so it'll begin with a bash.
It's a bit crowded to 1v1.
I'm just saying it
It's
that way.
It's kind of because it's crowded that they have to 1v1.
14 will miss you,
It
correct?
misses. Thank God.
Alright, then it'll proceed to spear you twice. The first one is a 9, the second one is a 18.
The 18
Sick.
hits.
Sekiro's pierced twice.
So it spears 12 damage into you. The second blue one would turn around and engage Rashi.
Come at it.
So once again, shield bash against you at advantage. 25 to hit, 7 becomes 4.
Yeah, 4.
Strength save.
1 second.
Okay. So you are not knocked prone and now begin to stab you twice with a spear. 26 will hit. 11 minus 3 is 8 damage. 23 hits, becomes 5.
Oh my god, fucking Jesus Christ. I'm hating this. I'm getting my audio cut off because of my stupid headset. But I see the math. I cannot do the math.
Alright. But it's now Rashi's turn.
Wait a minute. I find myself at 2.
Ugh.
Thank God for Heavy Armor Master, which reduces your total incoming damage by 12.
I'm sorry everything has advantage on you.
As an action, I'm gonna do a level 3 cure wounds on myself.
As an action, alright.
Damn it.
So you heal yourself for 14.
Who from the 4 ones it's more damage?
Well, these guys are made of clay, so it's a bit hard to tell. But it will probably be the ones that got hit hit by Esther's green flame.
Okay, I'm gonna hit that one with my spiritual weapon.
The one that you have that has fairy fire on, and you have advantage.
Oh yeah. So
So
hit again.
let's just roll one more time and see if you can get a crit. 24 hits though.
6
6
damage.
force damage. All right.
That's my whole spaghetti.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
Roy, what
Again.
would you like to do?
Which one did did I double hit? Red number 1, right?
Yeah, red number 1.
Blue number
I
1
would
is
like-
the most damaged.
Blue number 1's the most damaged.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been hit the most.
By a
I
small
will
margin.
focus.
I really
I will
don't want to die.
I will focus my fire on blue number 1.
All right, roll the hit. That hits.
Oops.
You know, you do
No,
have,
you have advantage. You have advantage because it's this one has fairy fire on it.
Oh, okay.
So roll damage. 12
12.
damage. All right.
Question.
Yeah.
If I yell boo suddenly, and the clay gladiator jumps, does that count as it being surprised?
No.
Darn.
If you do that, I will say
Respect-
boo.
I will respect you for asking. But
It was
no.
worth a shot. Hey, it was worth a shot.
Okay, but seriously though, what are you doing right now?
That's it. I already did what I did. I hit it for 12 damage.
Okay. Gray, it's not your turn.
Sorry, Aster.
No,
That's
it's
the
okay.
best I could do.
It's okay. I appreciate it.
So Gray is going to use something we call a technical phrase, go to town.
I heard those.
So Gray
I see you two went to fighter school.
shifts to the great sword, dropping the shield, and roars before assaulting.
Alright. Whoa, that's a lot of attacks.
Go to town.
Wait,
Go
Four
to
attacks?
town.
Is that okay?
Action
hold on.
surge.
So let me to be clear. You are rolling this straight because well you have advantage, you're carrying a great sword as a small character, so you got disadvantage, so your attacks are flat, correct?
Oh right. Yeah, no.
I mean, the nice thing is you have a 23 and an 18
I mean it's kind
in
of
there.
awkward to say this because you already made the rolls, but
No,
yeah.
that is
But
very
your
valid.
it's actually extra attack plus action surging, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we just take your first rolls and we'll see how it goes, alright?
Yep.
I want a 20.
So the first two attacks miss. Your third attack hits and do damage, so roll that first. So 14 damage. And as your fourth attack comes in, the gladiator swings his shield and knocks your attack out of the way. It uses this reaction to parry you. So that will be 14 damage this turn.
Motherfucker.
Can I call an audible on this?
I don't get what that means, but explain.
Gray hulks out.
I'm pretty sure we said that you can only hulk out when you take damage, more than a
Yes,
certain amount.
emotional damage.
Crying is a free action.
That's my turn.
No. Okay. So that's you 14 damage, okay?
So this is where we die.
I didn't expect you guys to squeeze all the range users into the same room.
I didn't expect to have to fight 4 creatures at once.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be 1v1. What about Honor?
Yeah.
essentially I matched the number of people inside the room. No, sorry, inside the pit. Because I was already playing Chua Zaka in. So that was Gray's turn. That's Trana, it's now your turn.
I mean, you say fighting with honor. Our side has a rogue who is just taking free shots at the gladiators.
We're
You
not.
guys already outnumbered.
We're not knocking people down.
Yeah, that's true.
That's called technique. It's finesse. Anyways, let's just put that aside. Lastrana, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna pump 3 magic missile bolts into the one beating on Aster.
All right. So blue one. So this is magic missile at level 1, correct?
Yes.
Go ahead. So that's 10 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
Down,
Okay.
go down, go down, go down.
You see parts of the clay start to crumble off.
I don't have any bonus actions to use. So
Okay.
that's my turn. I can't move.
Yeah. Okay. Azaka's turn. She's gonna use like half a movement to stand up.
Yeah. Wait. I'm a dummy. 1 second. Okay, I don't have hex anymore.
Oh, right.
I for-
Because yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to roll those.
Okay. There's a lot of things going on, to be honest. So, Azaka is going to stand up and fight back against the gladiator who attacked her with advantage. Hopefully I hit this time. Alright, doesn't have parry anymore. Right. So okay, so 13 damage into that gladiator. Okay. That's essentially her turn. Back to Esther.
I think you should smite.
I'm thinking about it. Aster is going to start by purple flame blading number 1.
Alright. 21 hits.
Okay. Aster will smite. Yeah.
That's all about to ask. Yeah.
I was thinking about it.
So flame damage again. So 24 plus 4, so
32.
28 on the first one.
And then 8 to the second one. And then as a okay.
Sorry. Yes.
I have a
please
bonus
continue.
action. I have a bonus
Aegis?
action. I am going to cast Sanctuary on myself.
What is Sanctuary?
A warlock spell I get from being a genie warlock.
Okay, I'll read it later, but I have to count my damage first. So 28 on the first one. And 8 on the one at the back. Sanctuary. You ward the creature against any attack until the spell ends. They must make a wisdom saving throw first. On failed save, they must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Okay, so just be clear. So if I want to attack Esther, I need to make a saving throw first, correct?
Yes.
And if I fail the saving throw, I'll have to hit someone else.
Yes.
Alright.
Or
good.
lose the attack.
I'm
Or
hitting
lose
someone
either.
else. I'm hitting someone else.
Okay, but they don't know. I don't think that they know about the spell until they try to attack me.
Yeah, but I have to make the wisdom save first no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, so that will be Esther's turn. So now it's the second set of gladiators. The first one, red one, is gonna pound into Azaka. So the usual dance. So shield bash into Azaka, that will knock her down. Oh, sorry, I have to make a save first. So 10 damage into Azaka. Strength saving throw. She saves and will proceed to take the 2 spears going to her. The first one misses, the second one hits. Okay.
For 1 damage.
Yeah, so total 11 damage this turn. Alright. Okay. The second one is going to attack into Rashi. So, Rashi, you're currently standing, right? Because you had your turn.
Yes, but I have
Oh yeah, no matter what, it doesn't
Fire.
change. Yeah. So she'll bash into you. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits for
7 bludgeoning.
7.
Strength save.
Do it one by one because I need to.
I know.
Yeah,
So strength save first. Okay. So you're prone on the floor.
doesn't change, but.
Yep.
Okay.
First spear attack. Misses you.
Oh, yep.
Second spear attack hits you for 11. -3.
Holy shit, I'm at 1.
Good for you. Okay, so now the Clay Gladiator's turn. Blue one is gonna attempt to attack Esther, so I have to make a Wisdom saving throw first, right?
Correct.
So what's the DC I'm supposed to meet?
15.
It fails, and instead will go and attack directly next to you, so Lestrana. So it'll bash Lestrana. 21 to hit.
21 hit.
9 bludgeoning. Strength saving throw.
I apologize for using you as temporary HP, Silver.
I'm on the ground.
Prone. Con save for your fairy fire.
Wait a hold on a minute. Didn't we
Okay.
have temporary hit points for some reason?
No, that's only for Esther.
Ah,
Yeah, you guys.
Fairy
haven't
fire
had-
is gone.
Yeah, so fairy fire is gone, and 10 hit points. I believe only Esther could give it to herself with force life.
Yeah,
and I don't
'cause-
recall any effect giving you guys 10 hit points so far.
yeah.
I don't-
Aster just always casts it when outside of combat.
oh, I think I'm misremembering other campaign then. Sorry.
No problem. Where was I? Oh yes. Okay, and 2 spears will now go towards Lestrana, who's prone on the floor. Yes. Okay. So first spear. 22 to hit, 11 piercing.
That hits.
Second spear attack. 24, which will hit, and another 11 piercing damage.
Lestrana's just lost most of her hit points.
Fair. It's now the other golem's turn, gladiator's turn, and they will attempt to shield bash Rashi, who's on the floor.
Let the body hit the floor.
23.
That hits and rushes down.
Okay. The gladiator turns towards Azaka.
Oh,
These guys fight with honor, unlike some other people.
I feel like I'm being targeted here.
I
Okay,
never
that's
named
with
names.
honor.
I wasn't
You're
referring to
specifically
you.
not being targeted here.
So what was I
they're not-
doing? Yeah, spearing Azaka. Yes. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing to click. No advantage, so that will miss. Oh, that misses as well. Huh. Azaka dodges the 2 spheres. Okay. That's done. Okay. Rashi, death save.
I
You stand, you
ran.
have 1, and you get to stand up and do all your things.
Yay!
It's on my start on my turn. Then?
Yeah, because death saves are the start of turn. So long as if you roll a natural 20, you get your turn.
I like
I've
Here
never
no
been so
battle.
happy.
the raise from the grave, like unholy, just raise down full body, like you know what I mean.
Mhm. So
I didn't hear no bell.
half your movement is stand up.
Level 3. Because I went down my
Virtual weapon is not concentration and it's still there.
but I was down. Okay,
No,
but I was not dead.
yes, I would have taken it away if you were dead, but unconscious, I'll leave it.
Okay, then level 3 cure for me.
Hey, Silver,
That is-
remember that time you died and your spiritual weapon disappeared?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit blue 1
All right, go
with the
ahead.
spiritual weapon.
That hits.
Okay, that's my turn. I,
That's
I, I'm still fighting.
that's a good turn.
I'm still here. I was from dead to half my HP.
All right, Roy, what? It's your turn.
Oh, I hope this works. This blue one still have fairy fire on it?
No.
Fairy
No.
fire is gone.
Yeah,
Okay, so I just sneak attack blue one,
go ahead. That hits.
17 damage.
All right.
Is it dead yet?
It's usually crumbling in most places, but it's still holding on barely.
Roy lets out a very, very loud, very audible groan of frustration.
We have
We
been
are-
hitting the blue 1 for a lot of damage, and it's not going down. And there is other 3 after that one.
Yeah.
Just remember, we get blue 1 down, they get one less set of attacks per round.
Exactly. So I assume that's your turn, correct? For Roy.
Yeah, it's not like I have any other moves.
Great. It's
Oh,
now your turn.
Can Gray swap places with Ozarka by crawling between her legs and standing up and pushing her back into the empty space?
I'll say that she's probably too heavy for you to do that, but since you're asking, what's your passive perception?
13.
Never mind, continue.
Okay. Gray attacks
Sorry,
number...
just before that, I just remember something. Rashi, what was your passive perception?
13.
Okay, that means that he have passed. If I just go drop you a message.
Almost.
Okay.
Yep.
Gray will assault Red 1 since he can't reach anyone else, and since trying to go force the beast to show up didn't work, he'll switch back to Sword and Shield. Because
So you pick your shield off the ground.
yeah, apparently cannot force the beast to show up. Damn.
Alright, so go ahead. Second attack?
Is it still up?
Oh yeah, that's why I asked you for second attack straight away. Yep, those two hit. 17 damage. Okay. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't really have a valid bonus action, so... Rashi!
Okay. Lestrana, you're currently prone on the floor. What would you like to do?
Stand up for one.
Okay.
I really want blue one to stop hitting me and Aster.
Fair.
I'm gonna do magic missile at level 2.
Hmm. What's your passive perception?
14.
Okay. You notice that blue one looks to be pretty crumbly. Like the clay has already stripped away, and you're beginning to see the stone skeleton underneath it.
Well, I'll send 2 bolts at 1 and 2 bolts at 2.
Okay. So you're casting magic missile level 2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Alright. Okay, so as the first 2 bolts impact against blue one, the first shearing away almost what remains of its clay flesh, and the second severs it, and as it falls to the ground, before it falls to the ground, it holds out its spear and offers it to Esther before it disappears into dirt and dust, and the spear clanks on the floor.
Is the spear any stronger than Aster's two-handed weapon?
No, it's actually it's a simple weapon. It's just
Then-
being used by somebody who's very strong.
She'll just put it on her back then and keep using her sword.
I'll say that that's probably a free action on your turn to do it, so it's not on the floor right now.
Okay.
Can we use complicated movement
sorry.
and have Aster and Lestrana switch places?
Hold on. And the last two magic missiles impact against the one at the back. What is complicated movement?
Want to switch places with Aster?
Why is everyone giving me all these weird options?
Well, you could. Blue one is gone. You could take it away, and Lestrana could move in that place. And
yeah,
then
then
Aster
she'll be
move
standing
that
next to blue
place.
too.
But then I'll be standing next to blue 2. I don't want anything at range, so I can start actually using my ranged
You're
abilities.
gonna be in range any second now. Anyway, if you
I'll say
swap.
you probably don't have to, because based on the way things are moving, you have time to shift later. Yeah. So that's your action. Your bonus action, are you using for anything? If not,
I don't have anything to use my bonus action for.
alright. Then it will be Azaka's turn. She'll continue hitting the gladiator that Gray is fighting. That's wrong token. Verify has gone. She'll miss both attacks. She'll miss both attacks. Esther, it's now your turn.
1 second. Aster has maybe a plan.
Okay.
I love me a plan.
A plan.
Just using all my bonus action spells this combat.
Okay.
So Aster is going to end Sanctuary on themselves. Use their actual action to spend all 15 of their lay on hands to heal themselves. And then is going to use Compelled Duel on Gladiator number 2, Red.
How much healing is that?
Oh,
15.
Sanctuary lasts a minute. Huh, I thought it was a
Yeah.
one-turn thing.
No, it's
Okay.
until you attack something. It also ends. So Aster just ends it as a free action.
Okay. Okay, so compelled duel against?
Not Red 2. Because it can't
Red
get to Aster right now. So it's gonna just have disadvantage. So it needs to make a wisdom save. Hopefully it fails.
Okay. No, I'm just reading a spell. Give me a second.
And Aster will also point at Red 1 and shout for everyone to focus their attacks on it for now.
Okay, so the only thing I need to do is a wisdom save. What's the DC? 15.
Mm-hmm.
It just fails.
Okay, so it has disadvantage on attacks against creatures that aren't Aster.
Alright.
I return from signing for a package.
Don't
So,
just keep shooting
that's
Red
your
1.
entire turn, right?
Yeah, and telling people not
Okay.
to attack it until Red 1's dead.
Okay. Alright. So it's now the gladiator's turn.
I'm almost out of spell slots.
Interesting. The one you are compelling to duel is going to attempt to shove Azaka all the way to reach you because you have challenged it.
That's fine.
So, is shoving technically an attack?
It's an action?
It's an attack. It replaces an attack.
It replaces an attack, and
Yeah.
it's contested athletics.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if it doesn't say it's
Disadvantage.
so if it doesn't say that it's multi-attack allows it to shove, it takes its entire action.
No, I'm pretty sure
No, it just replaces an attack.
it replaces one of the extra attacks. That's what I recall from playing, and that's actually what I've been doing so far.
Okay.
Okay, so athletics from Azaka, 13. Athletics from, I'll just say at disadvantage, okay? Because
It
It is an
this
attack.
compared to
Yeah.
So 15. So it will shove Azaka out of the way. In doing so, provokes an opportunity attack. No, it actually doesn't provoke any.
Nope.
No. Okay. So it shoved Azaka out of the way with shield. It's gonna spear Esther twice because you have now challenged it.
Mhm.
Do I have anything else I need to do before this? No, right?
Roll to hit.
Okay, go to hit. First attack,
That
19,
hits.
11 piercing.
And
2 natural ones!
and
Brr, 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 brr.
and it's no longer compelled.
It's gonna walk back and fight Rashi then.
I mean,
Okay.
It would
spent its
If it walks back to fight Rashi, it gets 3 opportunity attacks.
yeah. If it
No,
walks
More
back and
opportunity attacks.
I'm just joking. So that was one of them. The other one,
it
it's
works
been,
out
yeah,
because now Aster can green flame blade off of it.
yeah. So this is gonna attack Gray because Gray has been hitting it and Azaka is mispositioned. So it's gonna shield bash against Gray. 18 to hit
Yep.
and 9 bludgeoning. So strength saving throw.
Yep. So strength.
You passed.
Yay.
It's going to proceed to spear you twice. The first one. 19.
2 over my AC.
Okay. And that's 9 piercing. Second spear is a 16.
Okay, so that does not hit. So
Mm-hmm.
18 damage. Sorry, bad at math when brain doesn't turn on, apparently. Anyways, I think this is still justified, though, because that's above the damage threshold, so Beast.
Yep. The beast will appear, yes.
Does concern my reaction, so...
So I'll just while you settle your tokens, I'm just gonna move on to the next one
Go
because
right ahead,
my
I'm not
gladiators
involved.
are up next. Yep.
Gladiator in the corner is the next one.
So because it's now Blue 2's turn. Blue 2 will continue engaging against Rashi.
Come on, it.
Okay, because you have shown that you are indeed a warrior. Shield bash against you, 22.
That hit. God damn it. Stop hitting me.
11 bludgeoning, so becomes 8, and give me a strength save. You're knocked prone.
Yep.
So continuing on 2 spears, first one. Misses you despite being prone.
Misses. Mhm.
Second
Whoa.
is a crit.
Oh,
So take
Oof.
23 becomes 20.
Yeah, I'm down again.
Okay. Rashi, it's now your turn.
Give me a second while stats.
Give him another net 20, please.
Nat,
would
another
be
nat
so
20.
good.
Come on,
Another
give me a
nat
net
20.
20. I want this to be a
Another
net
nat
20.
20. Another nat 20.
I gonna do my stats first because it's the thing that gives peace.
And the tension only heightens the excitement.
Is that why me choosing not to roll my roll damage earlier pissed you off so much?
Yeah.
I am legitimately sorry about
Aw.
that, by the
Okay,
way.
just mark off one failed, that's safe.
Yeah, Mark one failed. Don't worry about it. I
Yeah.
know it was a joke.
Okay, Roy, it's now your turn.
Okay, which one are we surrounding and pounding?
I believe Esther said red one.
Red one?
Mhm.
Okay. I sneak attack it.
You do. That hits. Alright. Looking pretty hurt.
Hmm. Is there anything I can do to lower their morale?
No.
There is statues.
If anything, they feel you think they might be excited because they are actually enjoying themselves. This is a good fight.
Uh,
Besides the person taking pot shots from the corner.
hey,
You're the only one they're pissed at right now.
I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue. Like I know nothing but sneak attack.
I think they would be extra annoyed if you were on top, just punch it outside of the grid.
Oh,
Yeah.
I climbed down and punched him. Okay, so Roy, that's your turn, right? So
Yup.
we'll move on to the beast.
It's above 50% health for like the first time that it's ever shown up, so it doesn't bite.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So instead, it's just going to wreck shop on number 1 with a reckless assault.
All right.
That seems
The
like a
first
reckless assault.
is a crit. Yep. Yep, that feels reckless. 2 hits. Okay, so the first hit is 24. And the second hit brings it down. You cleave it. And as your sword impacts against and cuts through halfway through the clay gladiator, it holds up the spear to you before it crumbles to dust and the spear also hits the ground.
I think the beast doesn't see the spear, it just stomps on
That's
top
fair.
of the downed enemy and growls at Red
Can-
2's back.
Can I have Roy like just sneakily grab the sphere before the beast?
You're too far away.
Shit. Can somebody
Give
grab
me a
the
second,
sphere?
let me move the gladiator.
Can somebody grab the sphere
Okay.
before the beast, breaks it?
So, the beast, that will be your turn, right? So we'll move on to Lestrana.
Yeah, I don't think the beast has any bonus actions either, so.
Yeah. Barbarian's bonus actions are to rage.
Barbarian. I whack.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, could the beast stand over Rashi? 'Cause
You
that
could,
would make sense,
yeah.
Protective wise.
Yeah, sure. You stand above Rashi, yeah.
Here. Your mom asked me to call. I think it's urgent.
BRB, I have a phone.
Yep.
Yeah, I heard that. Alright, but Lestrana, what are you doing?
I'm going to do a level 2 magic missile on
disadvantage,
the one
haha.
right in front of me.
Magic Missile doesn't care.
Magic missile
Okay.
doesn't have an attack roll.
Let's see. Wait, isn't
Sorry,
there something about the
17.
duel?
The duel's over.
Oh right,
Yeah,
the
the-
duel drop.
I failed.
Okay.
I failed
Yeah.
my con save.
Because I remember you mentioning previously against a long time back, if something else hits it, it breaks the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that will be a total of 17 damage on this guy who's fresh. Just to let y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Did Rashi hurt somebody? There was it blue 1 that Rashi hurt? Or blue 2, I mean?
Rashi has always been hitting the one next to Esther who's already dead.
Okay, so
Yeah.
she was hitting blue 1. Okay.
Blue 2
Yeah,
has
because
a little bit.
Rashi's- Yeah.
Blue 2 has a little bit of damage, but not
But
much.
mostly from the green flame blade. Yep. Purple flame blade, sorry. So that'll be Lestrana's turn. Do anything else?
Lestrana's gonna move around over here.
Alright. You still have your bonus action, right?
But I have nothing really to use it with.
No,
But yeah, I do have
okay.
I have a bonus action, but
Never
other
mind.
than
If you,
shoving, there's not much I
never
can use
mind.
it
I
with.
don't want to really dictate how you want to play this, so I'm just gonna say that if you don't want to use it, fine. It'll be Azaka's turn next. Azaka will, looking at situation, will hit blue 2 actually. Yeah, hitting blue 2. Before it actually kills someone. Alright. So, no advantage, so 2 scimitar attacks. 2 hits. Oh, a crit. Okay. And that one's beginning to look crumbly. That's Azaka's turn. And now Esther, it's now your turn.
Aster is going to move around this way.
Okay.
One move counterclockwise.
And use their object interaction to hand Listrana one of their healing potions, so she can pour it down Rashi's throat. And is then going to Purple Flame Blade.
Alright.
No advantage. Oh yeah, we smite.
Nice.
Ooh,
Good hit.
that's gonna be some damage.
Let's make sure everything is checked.
We have been hitting, like, no joke, about 20 nat 20s this fight.
Divine Smite, Genie's Wrath. Okay. Let's go.
Holy.
Bam.
Okay, okay, so hold on, doing max, there's a lot of dice here.
It's a grand total of 62.
8. Yeah, but I have to split the damage between 2 things. So this is 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 28, 39. 39 plus 19, 39.
Minus 4.
59, 58. So 58 damage to the one in the center.
And then 18 to the other one. I believe the correct term there is a get wrecked.
The correct term
Okay,
is
so you chunk off
booyah.
a large amount of clay from that one. And the other one,
That's a lot of meatballs.
I knew what I was doing when I made Aster.
okay. Just so that we're clear, right, Kiwi? When I was playing Masashi, I went to check out on Green Flame Blade. It turns out that the fire that jumps doesn't crit.
What?
Yeah, I know. It was a ruling from Jeremy. Is it the guy in charge of What's the body, the guy who does a lot of Twitter?
Like that makes the 4 charisma makes sense.
Yeah.
But once it levels up, it shouldn't it?
That's the thing. I thought it did, but it doesn't.
Okay, so
But you did roll max damage on it, so that's still quite a healthy amount.
Yeah, so it's still 14.
Yeah, it's still 12 damage. You still hit it for max damage.
Okay.
Yeah, just to be clear. Yeah.
How much less damage is in total for record keeping?
The second attack was 12 damage to the.
So it was 54 damage to the main one, 12 to the second one. So 54 plus 12. Yeah, purple flame. Green flame blade is one of a very messed up skill. They really need to fix it properly, to be honest. At least make it more clear, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Tier 5.5, please.
How much damage did purple flame in total?
60.
54 plus 12. So
No, just the purple flame, just the fire.
Oh, fire. It'll be 12 plus
18.
12. No, 18 minus 4 because charisma is not on, doesn't count for that one.
I hate
So
this
it'll
spell.
be 14 plus 12, 26.
14 plus 12. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
26.
I hate this spell. I love it, but I
I will
also
hate
hate
the
it.
spell. I hate the spell, but it's also powerful, which is why I use it too. Right?
It's a great spell. You hate it, but it's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, so Esther, so I take it that'll be your turn.
Yes, and I'm out
All
of spell
right.
slots.
Moving on. Gladiator's turn is red. It will turn around to face Esther.
Up.
So it'll start off with a shield bash. 14, which I believe misses.
Yes, thank God.
Begins to spear you twice. The first one is a 23 for. Why? Wait, did I click something wrong? Oh no, I rolled max damage. 16
Okay.
piercing.
Yep.
Ice you up?
Yep.
Okay, second spear coming for you.
Did you get my message earlier,
Would you let-
Snarky?
I did not. I have a bunch of stuff to.
Apologize. Yes, no, you have a lot
Ah.
going on.
Okay, yes.
So, I am going to try to tail that attack.
Okay, give me a second. I think that's the tail attack protects you only.
If a creature you can see within attacks you. My apologies. I just
Yeah,
read the creature within
because
10
I have
feet.
the same class. Yeah,
Yeah, my bad.
you're thinking of the interception or the protection. So
Yeah.
tail does not apply here. All right. So what was I doing? Second spear attack. Yes.
Oh,
11 piercing damage.
I have 1 HP left, thank God.
One day I will be able to start getting you at 1 HP. You guys at 1 HP.
I'm okay with it.
Okay. Okay, so that would be the clay's turn. We'll now move on to other clay. Other clay will attack the beast. Did you reckless?
Yep.
Okay, shield bash against you.
I'm
22.
going to do that. So that brings me up to 19, so it still hits.
Yes. Okay, so it still hits you for 12 bludgeoning, which is halved. Strength save, and you have advantage on this because you're raging.
Yep.
Okay, you passed. And it'll continue spearing you. 21 to hit. 13 damage, which is half, so it becomes 6. And that's also another 6.
There's 6. Beast didn't hear no bell.
Yes. Moving on. Rashid, death save.
For roll 1.
Don't say that.
Don't put those things into the universe.
I think I click it. Gonna click it again.
Alright.
Oh, thank God.
Ah.
Okay, so you have 1 pass. 1 fail and 1 pass. Alright. Moving on. Roy.
I shoot red number 2.
Alright.
Do I still get sneak attack? No, I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
You have
Oh, I do.
3, 4,
So
4
there are-
allies around it.
Yeah, you have 4 allies surrounding this thing.
Technically
Okay, go
5,
ahead.
but
That hits.
Rashi's taking a nap.
And unconscious players are okay, that hits.
I'm like the worst pop-up ad.
15.
I am the worst pop-up ad. I appear just to shoot you with an arrow, and then I hide.
Okay. Moving on is Grey. Sorry, the beast.
Alright. So the beast enjoyed that blow from blue too, so the beast is going to attack blue too. Recklessly.
Alright. Go ahead. The first one's a hit, the second one will miss. So roll the damage for the first one. So, You're two-handing the longsword. All right. Okay.
Yep.
So 18 damage in total. All right.
Oh, ignore that stupid
Why is
one.
the lighting?
I added lightning from the
Yeah.
elemental weapon and never took it away. I thought I
Ah.
took it away from everything,
Yeah.
but apparently it's still on a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
Oh,
it's fine. Thunderbolts and lightning are very, very frightening.
I see what you mean now. Why did I use the long sword instead of the great sword? That's why.
yeah.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah. That's why I was a bit
So it
confused.
would actually be a 16,
Yeah.
not a 15. Is that still a miss?
No, the 15 is no. Sorry, the 16 will still miss. Yes.
Okay, so I won't bother re-rolling. It's not
Yeah.
important.
Okay. So moving on. Lestra, it's now your turn.
I'm going to dump a potion down Rashi's throat.
Okay. So you reach. Yeah. I'm not gonna describe what I was thinking. Yes. So you pour.
I reach to
Well-
Rashi's mouth and dump a potion down her throat.
2d4 plus
Yeah.
2,
2d4 plus 2.
and I subtract 1 healing potion from my inventory. I still have 1 left.
You're rolling. Yeah.
Okay, so Rashi, you gain 7 hit points back, and you're now
Conscious.
You're conscious, but you're currently prone under the beast.
Ow! Greg, you carry.
I want to imagine Rashi just spent several rounds lying there, just like, what am I doing with my life?
How did it come to this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
technically it's a few rounds before it reaches Rashi's turn, so that makes sense. So Lestrana, are you doing anything else?
Nope, because that's an action.
Alright. Okay, so it's gonna be Asaka's turn. She will continue attacking Blue 2. First attack, second attack.
Good job, Azaka.
Quick, Aster, demand their surrender. Roy yells.
I'm using all my net 20s on Asaka.
Yay!
They're constructs, Roy.
13 damage. Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
mean that they won't surrender if offered.
This fight, you have done 2 net 20s with Azaka and 2 net 20s with the golems.
Okay, that's fair, right? Yeah. Okay, Esther, it's now your turn.
Aster would like the purple flame blade.
Go ahead.
Kiwi sounds very tired.
I'm at 1 HP.
Lestrana wants to take a nap when we get done with this.
And that's a miss.
I want
That'll
to
be a
take
miss.
some vacations after this.
Yeah.
Have you heard of this tropical island known as Chout?
No.
Great beaches out
No.
Can we go
Okay,
to like?
Wait. Aster would like to hand the other healing potion to Lestrana
Rashi?
at the end of before their turn
Uh,
ends. I'm gonna need.
I
this
just
in a
got out of
second.
curiosity, what does your channel divinity do?
It gives me a +10. A miss is a miss.
Oh.
When it's a critical
Oh right,
failure.
because the net one is always a miss, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay. Got it.
So I will hand the other healing potion to Lestrana and be like, I'm gonna need this in a moment.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Here, dump that
Okay.
down my throat in a moment. I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
need
wa-
this.
oh my
Okay.
god, that was funny.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, so Red One is gonna take that invitation and she'll bash into Esther. Natural 1.
Thank God. That's 1.
Second attack. 22.
Aster is taking a nap.
Okay, Esther goes down. The gladiator will turn around and attack Azaka.
Oh,
And
I
misses
don't
Azaka.
like how this is going.
And Mrs. Azaka. It's now the other gladiator's turn. It's gonna continue wielding on the beast. Starting with a shield bash. With advantage, but I think that will miss, right? 14 will miss you.
Yes. Oh no, 14 is exactly a hit, so I will reaction tail.
Okay, go ahead. So,
So it misses.
miss the attack. Alright. It will now proceed to spear you. 10 will miss you.
Yep.
A 19 will
16's a
hit
hit,
you.
though.
So take. Yeah, so 6 piercing. Alright. Moving on to Rashi. You're now underneath the beast.
Give me a second.
Alright.
Oh, you're in range. You could kill Aster.
Oh, kinda, yeah, because you're technically in the same square as the beast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stand up. I'm just gonna reach my hand in the floor and grab one of Aster's legs and do a cure wounds.
That's fair.
You didn't hear no bell.
Damn right.
No one
There's no
here-
bell.
No one here has heard any bells.
Mhm. Alright, Esther, 17 HP and you are now conscious but prone on the floor.
So- As Ruth said before, I still have my spiritual weapon around.
Yes.
That's true.
Oh my
Yes,
god,
you do.
I'm gonna bump red too.
Blue 2 for you. Blue 2 probably looks more injured.
Red too, I don't know, I already said it, doesn't matter.
Okay, red 2. Alright.
Hits, right?
So as you swing your shield against the clay gladiator, it parries it with its own shield. So you hear a loud clang as two shields impact each other.
Clank.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it parried your attack.
All I can picture
Okay.
is the shield moving like it's drunk or really tired and just kind of pushing against the gladiator's face instead of actually like swinging or charging.
And I don't have any place to move or to stand up, so I
You
still
could technically crawl towards the door, like opposite Roy. There's actually a bit of there is some space for you to be at where your token actually is now. But keep in mind, if you decide to crawl there, somebody might have a opportunity attack
No,
on you while you're prone.
Yeah, because I could crawl back to here, but I will take an opportunity attack.
Yes. So up to you.
No thanks. No thanks.
Okay. All right.
That the
Roy, it's now your turn.
Nice.
I was imagining it being more like when you're moving an item in Skyrim and it's just kind of lazily floating around. Okay, who do I make a sneak attack against? I don't care.
Up to
Let's
you.
say
Yeah.
let's say red 2. Red 2
All right.
eat an arrow. Arrow to the face.
All
Nope.
right. That would miss. Yeah, that's a miss. All right.
Roy throws his bow to the ground in disgust.
Okay.
No, I don't. I do not. I do not do that.
Roll a d20. On the one, your bow breaks.
Please
So
no.
you said you wanted to throw the bow. It wasn't me. The beast. It's now your turn.
Smash.
Against blue 2.
Yep.
As you once again, as you cleave into it, it offers you a spear before crumbling to the ground as dirt.
And pivot smash.
Excellent. There's a hit.
Ooh, Bluetooth is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Blue 2 have only like
Hey.
8 HP left.
We have defeated
2
the
plus-
Bluetooth.
Freaking leg.
Wait,
Everyone
how much is
and
that? 18. All right.
Just use the first one.
Costa.
It's 16.
Hmm.
It lagged
Oh, no,
out
the
on
second
me, and
attack.
3 popped out.
Oh, 16. Oh, okay. So I'll just put back to 2 HP then. Okay.
hey, Costa.
Mm,
We defeated the Bluetooth and everyone's keyboard's disconnected.
yeah.
I'm using USB cable, so I don't care.
So am I.
So that'll be all your attacks. So you're done for a turn. So it'll be Lestrana.
I'm gonna magic missile the last one.
Okay, go ahead.
I think Missile has been doing some work this game.
Well, I haven't been able to actually hit, and it doesn't care about their AC.
Yep. So 3 bolts of force impact against the clay golem. On the last hit, it holds up the spear to you before it crumbles to the floor.
Take the spear.
I feel like the first one took so long to take it down.
Because no one was focusing fire on it.
Astra was.
Yeah, Esther
Lestrana
was. Esther
was.
was.
Roy was.
And also cleaving flame damage to the other one.
Yeah.
Aster stands up, picks up the spears, and
So-
just sighs.
So
As-
fire did double damage?
Sorry?
Fire did double damage?
No, it did not.
No, it just cleave.
Question: Did the? I'm assuming my arrows did very little actual damage to them.
No, they actually
Oh.
are pretty okay.
I,
Yeah.
I know.
They just have a lot of HP.
yeah, I assume if they were golems or constructs that they were probably immune to poison and such.
So
I want
anyway,
an app.
And then
Um,
Roy's like, I don't know what you're all mad about. I didn't take any damage in that fight.
Glares at Roy.
Aster picks
Every,
up 4 spears and just points them at Roy.
everyone glares.
Move.
Everyone
so-
disliked that.
Is the door open?
Yes, I was trying to get to that, but Roy insisted that he wanted to continuously insist that he had not taken damage. So as the battle is over, as things begin to calm down, the populaces of both sides of the room rise up.
That was Ham.
Let's go upstairs and put the spears in the hands of the things upstairs. I think that's the
Can we-
answer. And then can we go
It's
take
on
a
me.
nap?
Can we take a long rest before we do the sphere thing? I would like to recover resources.
Who is really hurt?
I have 9.
I mean, I have 17 now.
11.
Okay.
I'm at
35.
25%.
This is for Lestrana.
Oh,
Ow!
Ow.
why are you smiting me?
I misclicked.
Cauterizing the wound. We are
This is
cauterizing
for
the wound.
Lestrana. Smack. We
No,
are
I
tired.
misclicked.
Yeah.
That's 12 healing for Lestrana and 1 heal for coming up for Gray.
So I'll
We are
just shift
tired.
everyone out. So I'll say that you guys make your way up to the first floor. Should we call it that?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I mean, I think we passed the puzzle. We just give the statues up here the spears we earned downstairs, and we should get the cube.
It's like 10 a.m. Can we go to bed?
Sleep would be nice.
so
Hmm.
one thing at a time. So you place the 4 spears into the hands of each of the statues here. And for those near the pedestal, you hear a click as the hatch swings down, and there's a slow grinding sound as a puzzle cube rises up from the opening in the pedestal.
Aster takes it and puts it in their bag with the other one.
Alright, so this is whose shrine is this? This is Shagambi's shrine.
What's the shape?
I assume it's a cat with snakes. Hey, look, it's a cat with snakes.
Kitty.
We have all of
No,
the
it's one of
Jello
those.
molds.
Okay.
Do you really want to make a Jello mold out of these things?
It would be fun. It would be funny if one of the monsters is a gelatinous cube and the carving is just the square.
Wait, so I think I got one of your tokens wrong. As to your AC, your passive perception is 11,
Yes.
right? And oh, I got Lastrana's token stats wrong. That explains a lot. For some reason, I recorded it down as Lastrana having 18 passive perception and 14 AC. I'll have to change that later.
Still trying
No,
to have
it's the
18.
other way around.
Yeah, it's the other way around. Yeah, I need to go fix that later on. I'll say in that particular skirmish, everyone except for Esther, due to passive perception, you will have noticed that Azaka, while breathing heavily, is not injured.
Anyone point this out to Aster?
That's between you guys. I'm just giving the information. But
Azaka, are you okay?
upon exiting, she is heading out of the shrine to check out on all vaccination. He's okay.
Astrana just wants to go take a nap.
So I'll take the puzzle cube, put it in Esther's pouch.
Can we ask a technical
Go ahead.
question? Because I know one thing, and I would like clarification.
Go
on
ahead.
it. Can Aster safely take the puzzle cubes into their ring as long as the ring stays at elbow?
You can't.
Okay, then Aster will give the puzzle cubes to Lestrana.
Yeah.
Because I know that they go back to their shrines if they leave the
Yep.
city.
And you do know that your ring is I mean, this is Kiwi knowledge and not really Esther knowledge.
Yeah,
right?
that's why
But
I was asking
I
for
think
the
this
point of.
Yeah, but I'll just say that maybe be careful and don't put it in extra dimensional space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lestrana, you have the cubes.
So I guess in this particular case, what will happen is that you put Shagambi's cube inside your ring and it just reappears on the pedestrian next to you. So you're like,
So yeah, you
okay,
could test
yeah.
that.
Wouldn't it reset the
that's not-
puzzle? Wouldn't it reset the puzzle?
Please no. Don't put that evil into this world.
I can't remember.
I'm just
if
gonna
it
say
resets
for
the
this
puzzle or
very
not.
short occasion, no. But
Okay.
I don't want to run that combat again because it's you guys are very bad.
I mean, we know what to expect, so we put Roy on a rope, we trigger the golem entering, we pull him off, and then we pot shot from above.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
so,
walk into the.
So it's very fairly late. So I'd like to probably call the session here, and we'll continue next week from
Wait,
this location. Yes.
Do we level up?
No.
Oh, would be
wait!
good,
Before we
though.
end the section, long rest.
Okay, so right, that's a good point. So I would say that I'm the type of DM, right, who does not allow multiple long rests in a single day.
But
If you get what I mean.
Can we just
So it's
camp at the house for the day?
yeah,
you
we
can do
don't
that.
we
You
don't
can just spend the entire day in one house if you want to. But
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
do-
gonna be ticking off the days past. If you
yeah
get what I mean.
we
Yeah.
just take the day off. That's no
Yeah.
issue.
Yeah, that's kind of my thought of. I'm not good for going anywhere else. I just want to stay here and get better.
But yeah, it's like the end of the first Avengers movie, and we're most of you are Iron Man. It's like let's just not call in sick tomorrow.
So it's
then-
9:30 a.m. and my day is over.
To balance,
Kind of.
Mhm.
to balance
Yeah.
things out with that, however, you said that you were going to roll for encounters after we were done
Yeah,
with the
that's why.
temple. What I'm going to suggest is perhaps we are doing a long rest in a house, but you should roll for encounters for that day and then determine if anything's
Regardless, yeah.
appropriate for us hiding in a house.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
exactly what I was planning. I just decided who wants to roll the D20s, and I think Esther rolled last, so it'll be the person after Esther. In this case, is Gray.
Oh,
3
no.
D20s.
I'm going to roll it for you now, so that way you have the week to plot and scheme.
If we do,
Thank you very much.
Since we got encounters, can we take a short rest before the encounters?
Oh, definitely. I'll definitely allow that. But could Gray give me 2 D100s?
Oh, that's
And
true.
I'll figure it out over the week. Oh, sorry. Is it D100? Give me a sec. Let me double check.
Too late. I've already
I'd
rolled.
like to point
Yes,
out.
it is 2 D100s. All right. Okay.
Well, let us know if anything actually happens, and then I can decide if I'm spending hit dice or not.
Yeah.
Because long rests refill your hit dice, you might as well spend hit dice regardless.
There's
It refills half your hit dice.
okay, that's
Yes.
true. I'll spend 2d10 then.
So you guys are taking a short rest here before heading somewhere else to take your going back to the same house, take your long rest. Correct.
Yes.
All right. Excellent.
17 plus 26. And then Astral will cast False Life until she hits 8.
I hate everything.
So
Aww.
if we run into something really bad, at least I have my action surge back.
Yeah, I'll have 2 spell slots. Warlock Tower.
I have more hit points, but I am out of spell slots.
Mhm. So if
I'm
we run
very
into the
close.
so if we run into the Tarask, we are well and truly fucked.
Isn't the Tarask an Icewind Dale?
Yeah,
God,
it's
I
on like
hope so.
it's the wrong continent completely.
That even if it was, yeah, and that's how we know we're well and truly fucked. Climate change, man.
That's true.
Valid
I mean,
argument.
Okay.
Chult is technically on the same continent
It's
in 5e.
I thought it was a bit. I'll have to check my map. I always assumed that the child was island continent on its own.
No, it was an island in 3.5, but they either drained the water between it and the rest
Yeah.
of
I can
Faerun.
go take a look. I have a world map lying around my PC
Yeah.
somewhere.
So
Yeah, I know it's
Mhm.
I know it's not an island.
It was an
Basically-
island in previous editions.
Basically, every edition of D&D has changed the Forgotten Realms map, so it's easy to understand why that would be confusing.
That's the 3.5 map, which is an island, but they drained the water between it and the mainland for 5e.
Okay, guys,
Okay.
it's past midnight here. I'm going to
Mhm.
bed.
Yes.
Sleep
All right,
Good
good night,
night.
Costa.
sleep well, Costa. We will roll dice. You will not be able to keep track